We are live. It really is too much wrestling. I'm not gonna hold you. Who out there? What's up, Jared? No, where he's about to say.
No, because it's that thing when you're a kid. Like, didn't you wish there was more wrestling when you had to wait all day to watch it at 8 o'clock, or you could only watch it for this hour in the afternoon? Didn't you wish there was more wrestling to watch?
I mean, yeah, I always wish that. Here's the thing. Peace to Vin. I always wish.
Oh, what's going on?
I welcome everybody to BRP. We trying to figure out what's going on with Mimi right now.
What's going on with Mimi?
I don't know. I mean, she's saying she's not seeing what's there. Trying to conduct the show. Hold up one second. I'm just trying to show her that it's in there. Damn,
it's there. We're doing it. We're live.
It's right there. Anyway, the thing was, right, when I was a kid, I wanted to watch a lot of wrestling, but I didn't want to watch a lot of anything else, right? Now
you want to watch everything else.
It's too much.
It's tough enough to watch all the wrestling, but I have to also throw in Succession and fucking Slap Fest, whatever the show is on TV. Like, there's so much that think of how much wrestling we're gonna be talking about in the show, but think how much wrestling is gonna be going on this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Antoine, I was begging for the third hour as a kid.
Yeah, you got it.
I don't know if as a kid, 2 hours, like on a Monday, I had school the next day. Some nights, if it didn't start until 9 o'clock, sometimes it'd be like damn near 11:30. I gotta wake up in the morning. I had a test. You know what I'm saying? Like it was different than now. With like, if I wanted to, I could sit and watch. I don't know how much of the wrestling I'm gonna watch live this weekend.
No, how could you? It was too much.
It starts tomorrow. Wait. That work says Succession or Double or Nothing. Oh, I'm definitely watching. I have to work on Sunday night, so I'm definitely watching Succession. I'll probably have Double or Nothing on. Like that's the beauty of today. If you wanted to watch 500 things, you could have your computer screen and your laptop or your phone or whatever.
Yeah.
But
since it's Memorial Day, you can just shut one out completely. Like, again, you can do what I do, just log out.
Log out on what?
You don't have to watch the show on the timeline like everyone else. You can watch the show the next morning if you're not going to participate in.
You're saying what's up,
going on, Mimi?
Guys,
you're saying that specifically with Succession or just in general?
With any show, like what with this weekend and specifically, yeah, you can do that. Like if it was any other show on a Sunday night, you could wait till the following Monday to watch if you wanted to watch wrestling live on Sunday. And based off if the Celtics win, I don't think they play. They play Saturday. So
damn, the playoffs are on this weekend too.
Yeah.
Well, maybe.
What you mean? Oh,
yeah, potentially, like Vince. Yeah,
if the Celtics lose tonight, that's it.
They're playing right now. We talk about there being too much on TV all the time, and there being too much wrestling on all the time, and you ain't got no time to do nothing. We right here at Miss Alabama.
Think about it. They said, they were like,
just Willow got to put. I think Willow could beat up whoever wants to get Willow.
Willow does have a boyfriend. I believe her boyfriend is a pro wrestler, if I'm not mistaken. So
watch out.
Test him if you want.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think about how much they wanted more Star Wars back in the day.
News last time, I'd be as active.
Who wanted more Star Wars back in the day?
No one. So like in the 80s, like when Star Wars, like after the third one, they were like, "Is there going to be more?" And he's like, "No."
He said, "No."
Like that's it. And then he revived it.
and then
they were like, then they were like, "Oh, we do want more, but then we don't want more." So that's always the thing. Like you want more wrestling, and then when there's so much, you don't want it anymore. Like.
Piece of J-Bo.
Sometimes you just got to fast forward through some stuff you're not as interested in, and that's not a problem.
Not that Chris Brown said he's picking Succession over Double or Nothing. I may be sitting right here with two screens.
I have final this week is the final episode.
The final episode of everything
of Double or Nothing.
No, it's
Succession.
That's the sad. Like that's the thing with pro wrestling is it never ends. Like
there's no off season.
it's very hard to like eat with all the wrestling on. It's hard to catch up.
Lucha Underground ended, so some things do end in wrestling. So
well, yeah, but that was actually like a TV show. That wasn't. What do they call Raw?
Weekly episodic
television.
Episodic, yeah. Well, it's like in '94 when they had the baseball strike, or '95 when they had the baseball strike, and WWF had those ads like there is no off season with wrestling
at all.
Which I mean, good for the consumer, I guess, but not so good for the wrestler.
Damn, the Celtics not winning tonight.
They're not. The game just started.
Right, they're up right now by 10.
The game started 3 minutes ago.
They're not winning tonight. Damn. I don't
know. They had that press conference the other night where they were like, "Don't give us one," and they got one. So now it's like, "Don't give us two."
Is Mercedes still with old dude? I
don't know. Not my business.
I'm sorry.
I mean,
why did you say it like that?
I don't know. Because
everyone on Twitter is always like, "Oh, is so and so dating?" If they want random dudes on Twitter to be sliding in their DMs, they'll let you know.
Talk about it. I like that.
Who's old dude?
Her old dude, I guess.
The Makazi.
Oh, yeah. Okay. He's far from old, but okay.
I mean, I that's just hoping they're saying that's just like the figure of speech, right? The ball and shade.
Yeah. It's like Sons of Anarchy.
I've not heard that they got divorced, so I'm assuming he's just home chilling, right?
Uh-oh. Are they on Roblox?
Yeah, watch out. Cal didn't re-up his anytime match.
That's fucked up.
Gotta reload that AOL card.
That's fucked up.
Remember that?
No.
Oh, I would steal all of it. You remember you go to like the movie theater or the deli and they have the big case of them. You just take all of them, think that you're gonna thinking that like if you had enough of them you could just stack the minutes.
Right.
I just stole AOL.
Yeah.
I stole
Night of Champions are delivering mail. I watch NXT probably Monday morning and I won't watch AEW at all.
Yeah.
You mean you're not gonna watch Collision? I wonder who's gonna show up at the first Collision at the United Center in Chicago.
Is that this weekend? Is that Saturday?
No, it's 2 Saturdays.
2 Saturdays.
From next Saturday. Mm-hmm. So it's 3 Saturdays from now, but yeah.
Wonder what giant chunk of fool's gold is gonna show up at that event.
Who do you think?
I think it's gonna be Charles. I think it's gonna be Charles Montgomery Punk.
It's gonna be
Charles Montgomery Punk. I like that.
Norman Smiley.
Oh, I would go ape shit if he just came out and doing the big wiggle up to the ring. Oh, I would love it.
What if Punk doesn't show up?
Could be Norman Smiley versus the Cat.
What if Punk doesn't show up? What if it's not him?
No, to be honest, I think there's a chance he won't show up. To be honest, like
damn,
maybe they already built it without him, so it's like, it is what it is.
Truth.
No, actually, apparently they're cool.
Bobby Fish.
I don't know if they're cool.
He's not showing up.
I don't know about what the Ace Steel situation is, but
yeah.
If I pay for
Double Up,
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm just going through the chat while my internet was on lockdown.
Oh.
Kofi Jamal, piece of Kofi, piece of Vaughn.
Work was good.
So what, Vin? They're losing. Yeah, they probably are losing, but you know what? Maybe they don't.
Lucha. I've never sat and watched a whole season of Lucha Underground, but not that Chris Breezy said it's the best wrestling television product in the last 20 years.
From him. Right. People to say that's insane.
But it was a good story, right? Like they focused more on story than anybody else, right?
Yeah.
And they had Prince Puma.
They did. Prince Puma.
Penta was there.
Penta was there. Bunch of stardom.
This was the guy that was mad at the GCW show when Lucha Underground is GCW with cinematography. That's all Lucha Underground was.
Damn.
Flips and weapons and
just hanging out, eating eating a salad glizzy, watching Lucha Underground.
Yeah, and then Robert Rodriguez will come and be like, "Yo, make sure you light it right over here," and I'm gonna get in the edit bay. Yeah, I mean the show looked like a good. They had fucking helicopters flying over caves and shit. Like they knew what they were doing. The stuff I've seen. Wait, happy birthday, Roman Reigns.
Yes, today's my tribal
Happy birthday, Tribal Chief.
Would I get in trouble for playing the head of the table theme?
Play it.
Okay. Where's your girl at? Where's your girl at?
They over the seas.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
They sleep right now.
No, but you know what it is?
They're in a whole another continent on a whole another day. Like,
Roblox Cal is funny. You know what the problem is, and this is you want to talk about YouTube. Do you know that a lot of the time when people are getting these copyright claims, it don't be from.
No, it's like some
entities.
weird third-party service.
It
Really?
be Joe's Publishing will sue you.
Yeah.
And you
if there's 5 people that own the rights to a song, it's like the person who owns 0.1%, that's the one that's gonna get you.
That's how they tried to get what's the name, right? Ed Sheeran.
What a herb.
It wasn't
What a herb. That's the most high school insult.
what
Fucking herb.
That's the most,
herb, maybe the name is
Stuff you in a locker, you herb.
Oh, but that's literally what happened to Ed Sheeran, right? Like it wasn't
a herb.
No, it wasn't Marvin Gaye's people that said he jacked it. It was one of the co-writers. His estate were the people that were trying to say that Ed Sheeran took whatever chord progression or whatever it was, and they said, "Get the fuck out of here, y'all wilding with this bullshit." But I don't know, man. Anytime that I've put a YouTube video or a WWE clip on a clip and put it on YouTube, it's say WWE, but I don't think that's WWE. I don't think it's WWE. It's somebody acting on their own. Damn, hope Mercedes gets better. Shit. One time.
She's got them strong bones.
One time for the queen. Was that
Look at that guy's face. Like,
wait, what was this is what character was she dressing up as?
Snow White?
Snow White.
That was Snow White. Okay. I knew it was something. But
it seemed like she was kind of being Lita for the first match. Like her gear seemed very Lita inspired.
It was I couldn't tell. Someone said Cleopatra something online.
Yeah, it was like a Cleopatra ISIS inspired, not the good ISIS, not the bad ISIS.
Jesus.
Imagine that gear.
That's how I'm wrestling already.
That.
Oh my
Look
god!
Look at those shades. It's the boss.
Right.
Look at that.
Right.
Shit, it was fucking mirrors. Eddie James said, "Hope Mercedes gets better."
Yeah, I was gonna say, Fam looks.
I don't have that in here anymore.
Fam looks like he's got a beef going on with DJ Envy.
Accusations. Yeah, I gotta put accusations back in there because of that, huh? You know what I do have in here though?
Envious.
I'm really gonna drop this.
What is that?
You got to watch Bulls in a China Shop this week if you want to know that.
This is like the third show. This is the third BRP show I played it on this week. It's not my fault. It's not my fault that Matt Hardy be filming these weirdo bits on AEW TV. But this
Call of the Wild.
So I don't know if I could play this whole thing on here without.
What you say it was called, Vin?
Call of the Wild.
It's the Call of the Wild.
Hear it.
You're in the woods and you hear that, you better
run. That's Isaiah Cass. So what had happened was there was matter of fact, straight out of House Party. No, it makes sense. It makes sense. Okay. What's the is it who's the guy that's in the firm, the white boy with the hair and like he looks like he could be the one that could hold the title.
Oh, Ethan Page.
Ethan Page and Big Bill were pouring gasoline on Matt Hardy and them, and had a lighter talking about light them up. It looked just like the scene out of House Party, burning house, and Isaiah Cassidy was nowhere to be found. All you start hearing is it progressively. He does it like 4 times. That's the loudest. No, that's the that he makes, and then he does a whole flip off this little shed over all of them, but knocks them all down.
Let's hear it again.
Yeah.
What?
That's the noise Mimi makes when she heard that Roman Reigns' birthday was today.
Oh, yes, I
what?
did. Yes, I did.
What?
Like she woke up and it was like it's the tribal chief's birthday.
I completely forgot.
Nightgasms on
Is that the name of the episode? Nightgasms on the rooftop.
No, Tristan, yeah, they were pouring out. They had a whole red gas can they was pouring on them motherfuckers.
You know what we should have lit on fire was that pilot for Coming to America that we watched.
Jesus Christ. We're glad we didn't finish it. Wait, are NXT and AEW?
We ended up bailing on that.
What time does
Let me double check on that.
Battleground start?
You know, if you just keep watching all day, you'll eventually come across whatever wrestling show you're looking for.
7:30. Yeah, they're going to be head to head.
Wait, play the whole clip, Cal. You can't?
Oh, you're still on the... Okay. Well, no, we're not playing.
Wait, it doesn't get worse after. That's the worst part.
That's the best. Yeah, you got to... Listen, if you want the rest, you got to sign up for Patreon.
Well, that's actual facts. We do watch a good amount of that on Patreon, patreon.com/Black Rasslin. That'll be up tomorrow. That's the Bulls that's up tomorrow. Today, if you didn't watch or weren't able to catch the Mercedes Willow match from a Resurgence, I watched that and it's on the Patreon right now. Big up to Willow Nightingale. We'll talk about that later. That firm deletion is crazy though. Don't watch that on an empty stomach. I'm really waiting to see what's going on. Is Trinity supposed to be wrestling tonight?
Maybe. I know she wrestled last week.
She came out earlier, I believe, and talked. She had a promo. I think she cut.
Oh, I don't want to have to turn that off, but I'm trying to see Trin and because she wrestled tomorrow and Saturday.
Yeah.
Is it too much wrestling right now?
Nah, just like having too much money, baby.
Well, that was my question. It could never be too much wrestling.
If you know what, if it were the same type of shows, yes, it could be too much. But it's like a very, like, you know what I'm saying? It's Chinese.
No one's gonna
over
confuse
here,
Double or Nothing.
It's Mexican over here. It's Italian over here. They're different options.
Buffet,
so right?
It's like Grubhub.
It's a veritable cornucopia of wrestling programs this weekend.
Pro wrestling.
Oh, Golden Corral. It's a Golden Corral.
No, I wouldn't trash the wrestling that much.
Golden
I
Corral.
want something from the chocolate fountain.
Give that.
Somebody get a little Jimmy out the chocolate fountain. He got steak and fried chicken covered with chocolate. This is disgusting.
Maybe you want Roman Reigns to take you to Golden Corral?
Yes.
Golden Corral for real?
The tribal chief's gonna give me the old Golden Corral.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yes. Happy birthday, King.
I didn't realize.
They
got Chinese
from Golden Corral.
Oh nah.
They have Chinese food at Golden Corral?
Do they?
Yo, Golden Corral Chinese food to put your stomach in the Cobra Clutch.
I didn't even know.
I think they have. I think I have got like the sweet and sour chicken.
Chinese food? No, I don't eat. You don't have Golden Corral up here. Work. You know that. And by the way, I haven't had a phone call yet.
Jesus, Corey.
What do they have up here?
Show's going great without it.
Them yeast biscuits at
They'll be
Golden
here.
Corral is a jam though. I will not lie to you. The yeast biscuits is crazy.
Yeast biscuits?
They just, you grow bread with yeast. You know what I'm saying?
Sourdough biscuits?
Just doesn't sound good.
They call yeast the
yeast biscuits
or yeast rolls. Maybe I'm not sure.
I don't know which one sounds worse.
Either way,
I gotta get a Weight Watchers. I got these yeast rolls popping up on my thighs.
Yeast rolls, yeah, yeast rolls.
Fam, they be shining on a rack. They be on a rack, shining and hot. Boy, listen.
They look good. Nah, yeah, the picture.
Look,
we don't have.
You know what's good right now is Popeyes has these strawberry biscuits.
Niggas been talking about them. I missed
strawberry biscuits.
I had one. They're moist. It's not like when you think, Popeye's
Are
biscuits
they
like
moist?
dry as a bone.
Is it?
Like,
Shut up, Mimi.
they are very moist.
This is the yeast rolls. I'm sorry.
Oh, yum.
That looks good.
See,
Yeah.
That looks good. Mouth watering.
Mouth watering.
Odoing.
Moist, make you slip right off your chair.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
They yeet rolls. No, yeast. Everybody says
Everyone's saying yeet roll.
I hate y'all.
Yeet.
I love y'all. No, I love y'all. I love y'all. Y'all
Yo,
just
so
that's
crazy.
so are
Skeet rolls.
the Popeye.
That's not the name.
I like the Popeye
That's what they call
biscuits
cinnamon rolls,
with
right?
honey.
So
with
are
honey
they like
on it.
are the strawberry biscuits like a ripoff of Bowberry biscuits? From
A little,
Bojangles?
like it's a little bit. It's like like bits of strawberry like dotted all inside it.
Oh, I don't like
But
that.
it's got like a glaze on it, and it's nice and warm. Yeah, look them up, guys. Like, they
It's
look good.
always warm.
This shit look like toaster strudel. What's going on here? This is
We got Popeye's toaster strudel. I'd buy those. You kidding me?
I like a good hot Popeye biscuit.
Well, you got to eat the Popeye biscuit.
You got to eat them immediately.
You got to punch
Honey
the
on it.
delivery person and grab the box out their hand and eat it before it goes inside. This is
Yeah,
the
no,
strawberry
I don't like
biscuit.
that.
Yeah.
That's
So
a lot
you gotta
going
eat
on.
them
there.
right out the bag. Like those can't make it home.
Yeah.
That's facts. That's
Like
facts.
If they cool off, it's gonna be like nope.
Crunchy chicken biscuits are good too.
Crispy, crunchy chicken.
Yes.
What?
Crispy crunchy chicken is good.
That's a place.
Yeah. They got a couple of them in
Yummy.
the city.
Crispy, crunchy chicken.
Yeah.
It's not like because that sounds like when the TikTok people like, I made the Henny waffle wings and like
the honey pack wing.
They fried the wings at the honey pack wings. That's another Bulls classic. No, they like dip the wing in waffle batter and then they put it on the waffle maker.
Yeah.
Yes.
Speaking of ridiculous TikTok,
version of clucking chicken.
Speaking of ridiculous TikTok things, I don't know if we should save this for. I don't know if we should save this for Bowls or pull it up now. But Cal, I sent you a video of Bodymore Bottle's favorite arch nemesis.
Yeah, we'll play that. Yeah.
There you have it.
Yeah. What's his name?
What's his name? Tipsy Joe, whatever the fuck. Tipsy bartender.
Tipsy Joe.
Oh my god,
the Tipsy
he's
bartender.
crazy. He's crazy.
No, but but sometimes he does food stuff, and I'm not even gonna say what this one is. Yeah, he gets a little experimental, but this is like, just show the people.
I'm downloading it now, but this is not.
We ain't gonna get jammed up for that one.
For Tipsy Bartender?
No, he don't. No.
Hey, we'll find out.
He's not seeing nothing.
This will be a good experiment.
We'll find
He ain't
out.
seeing anything.
We'll see what happens.
If this gets you kicked off YouTube, if this gets this video demonetized, fair enough. If this is the thing that sinks this episode,
there you go.
Oh no!
Unroll this.
No, I don't know what I have it.
Right?
What?
You want the whites to go down first. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. The whites went down, right?
I've thrown a couple of those away. I'm tired.
That goes good. Whoa.
You shoot it and it look like that, son. Go to the doctor. No, I'm just saying, yeah. If you shoot it and it go like that, boy, just going on to the doctor.
Ew.
Nigga, that how you get? Is that how I look when you if a rooster?
Let's see.
Like, you know what I'm saying? If a rooster uses a condom, is that what it look like?
Ew. What is he doing?
So like if an actual cock.
What is this?
What is this?
What is skeet
Wait a
sausage?
Wait a minute.
Then you gotta cut the skins off of it.
yeah, he's cutting the casing off.
That's how they make the golden.
Crouch. That's how they put the eggs in
That's
the fried
screen.
rice.
We'll see what happens.
Rubber band it.
This is Ken gone. Ken loose it. I'm out. Blue chews it. I'm out. Now I gotta see what it.
Be gentle. Yes, sir. Come on, like, be sharp enough to pull this off. Ooh. Wow. And there you have it.
Ah,
What?
hey,
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He absolutely did not.
Staylicious.
oh, he did. He did it.
So he
Yeah, like
just,
are those like lubed up on the inside too? Like you don't
He
want that
watched
in your.
it.
he just made eggs in a condom.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be a drink. And there you have
It's a hell of a
it.
drug.
There you have it.
The vodka yolk. Cock, whatever the fuck he would call it. Like
Freaking stupid.
I've seen him
Yeah, he just says he's like the vodka glizzy. It's like what?
have it a bunch of liquor in the toilet, and that's what it is. He just pours a bunch of shit in the toilet and puts a straw in there.
Lube tube egg and no seasoning.
Trojan omelet is wild.
Trojan. That's the name of the episode.
Trojan
Yo, how do you?
omelet.
Is that how you sneak the eggs in? Nigga get the lady pregnant and be like, there you have it.
Who the fuck he
Wimbos.
No, Rock. There's a device that people.
Egg
there's a
log
de-
is wild, yo.
No, but
Yeah,
there's
it
a
is.
device that called like the egg rolly that like you
I've
put
seen-
the eggs in and it like poops out
Yeah.
the top. It's
Yeah.
very weird.
Yeah, no, it's all those those
Don't just do that.
food hacks. And there you have it. The Trojan omelet.
Hey, yo, what is his accent? Where is he from?
I think he's from Trinidad.
That's a good question. Let's see.
Probably
Bro.
tried it.
Tried and fertilized.
Tipsy bartender. Actually,
I feel like he's from Trinidad or
Let's,
he's Guyanese. or
Yeah, yeah.
something.
Where's Sky John from?
No, so I was late. Did you guys already discuss your holiday weekend plans?
we have
other than wrestling?
we have not spoken about what we're
Absolutely
doing
not.
Memorial Day weekend. Tipsy bartender bio. Sky John is
Bahamas.
the man's name.
Oh.
He's Bahamian.
Oh, he's from the Bahamas.
He lived in LA though. Yeah, he been out there for a minute though.
Oh, really?
He been doing this for forever. That's the wild part.
I didn't. I didn't
Yeah, he
realize
used to
was
have
in
like
LA.
women
That nigga been-
in his
that
videos.
nigga
of
been
him.
filling up bathtubs with diabetes for several years at this point.
What I used to see him do, he used to put all the liquor in the container, and he would
Yeah.
line the shot glasses up, and it would be a rainbow
Yeah.
colors. That's when I first seen him. But then he had mad.
You know what it
women in
is?
the
It's
videos
like
for a
when
while.
you're in the YouTube game long enough.
like this episode so far. Thanks
But you
for
know what? Yeah, make sure
They
to
would've
hit
started
like,
taking
subscribe, do all
like,
the.
comment, subscribe, all that good stuff.
But you know what it is? It's when you're in the YouTube game long enough, you start out doing those parlor tricks, but then it's like you run out of them, and it's like, well, what do you do for an encore? And then fast forward 5 years, and you're fucking putting vodka in toilets.
Wait. So how long does that take? Because we've been around on the YouTubes for a minute, and we still just sitting here talking shit on Thursdays.
Yeah, you must be doing something wrong. You gotta buy a toilet and
Yeah, I need now the toilet and a bunch. There you have it.
There you have it. Jungle juice.
The liquor commode or whatever. It would always be something wild.
like instead of a belt for prediction, just pass a toilet around or some shit.
I wonder if anybody got like super on their heads and tried to sue him.
What happened to the white girls?
White girl.
That
Yeah, he
nigga
used to
had
have women.
white
He used,
girl.
he used to have women in the videos of him to be kind of They wouldn't do it. They would just be there for.
they would be like assistants to
Yeah.
him making the
The
drinks.
buffoonery.
I think
It looked like they would barely touch it. Like they were like you know how like they would hold the knife and be like,
yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know what I'm like, she don't know. I don't know what to do. Just,
I think again
that's what they were doing.
this would have been like
That was wild.
almost 10 year ago
Sure.
YouTube, maybe even longer ago. You know, it was a different
Yes, Tristan.
it was a different lane, but
it's
I
weird
think
to look back at like the people who are on YouTube like from the start who are still around, and there's not many.
right.
Like someone. Like, I was thinking about the other day about the angry video game nerd. And I looked at him and I'm like, that dude's fucking bald now. Like he lived long enough to go bald.
I rock with Vin because I know Vin is watching the same shit that I'm watching on
yes.
YouTube. I know it. I fucking know it. Let's get some likes up though, for real. If y'all want to like, comment, or subscribe on any video,
So
please do.
zero likes
Chat.
based off what happened so far.
I'm gonna leave an omelet
We'll take
at
some super
Mimi's
chats.
door.
You're gonna leave
But
the
it's not. I don't want
condom, the
that.
comlet. on a BD's door?
If it's a tribal chief omelet, I'll take it.
Hey, boot Mimi out the chat.
Someone already said mute Mimi Mike.
Right now.
Leave my tribal eggs at your door.
Fam, what's the move this weekend? What's the Memorial Day weekend move?
Big cookouts. You know what it is.
All weekend?
I saw you making the chicken the other day.
Oh yeah, man. Listen, so I hadn't made the chicken for that side of the family before, and yeah. Like I just
treats.
Yeah. So like my aunties, like the aunties got together and was like, "Yo, what you been hiding, son?" I was like, "I don't know. I made it for them." Like everybody hadn't had the chicken, you know what I'm saying? Well, it was like, "Well, now you make the chicken." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I got the knighting, you know what I'm saying? Bestowed upon me,
Sir Cluck.
Yeah, they call now. It's funny, so you know I like to call it fams famous. My family, for some reason, I don't know why, calls it EFC. You know what I'm saying?
EFC. Earl's fried
Just
chicken.
Earl's
EFC is
chicken.
amazing. EFC.
But I like that video. I think Math posted where your uncle's like, "This is good. This is a 4.5.
Tony.
Can only go higher."
I miss me.
He's like, "I gotta give it the gristle test."
Sleeping.
Yeah.
I'm working this weekend.
Sleeping.
I wish I could sleep. Vacation.
Oh, look at you showing off.
Grilling and chilling.
Is that just what it is? It's just grill weekend. It's just grill all weekend.
Yeah, it's breakout weekend, right?
Cookout Saturday.
Pools open.
It's not even warm enough
I was
here.
about to say maybe it may be chilly.
Like
Yeah,
65,
Memorial
and
Day.
the-
Pools
and
out,
the
pools
roads
out,
already
schools
gonna be
out.
cold.
Right.
I'm
Might
be
hit the
outside,
Jobberteers watch party. Yeah.
Jobberteers got a watch
working
party Sunday.
Yeah, they got.
There you
Is
go.
it
Shout
Sunday?
out
Is
to
EFC Sunday?
Wilkins.
I'm gonna get another sack of White Castle. What?
Well, you better be planning to be in the bathroom all weekend. Then.
What?
A whole sack of White
Corey
Castle
eats White
cheeseburgers.
Castles every single week. Every
What?
single week.
How? White Castle's like a once a year thing where it's like, man, I got a craving for White Castle.
Yo,
Why
they
don't I
got
get this all the
the
time?
sliders, yo.
Then you get it once. It's like,
What's a White Castle sack?
oh,
It's
that's
like
their
it's
thing.
packed
It's like
up.
you
They
get
come
a
in the- it comes.
yeah, it comes in like a sack of 10.
I live in Jersey. I don't be at White Castle like that.
They sell White
You
Castle
got a
like.
They sell a crave case. They sell a case of
they
like
sell
30
like
of them in like a
1972 weed, yo. This is a little black sheet paper bag.
Right.
But yeah, they sell a crave case, which is like a cardboard suitcase that has 30 sliders in it.
30? Is that Corey?
Yeah.
That's what you be getting? 30 sliders?
You getting the crave case?
Is that the move? Is when you only White Castle when I'm here? Ah, got you. Yeah, I know it's.
I got a theory that Corey might live in this car. Cause like just every time I'm somewhere, I
up the
see
road.
Corey.
Like one
Right.
of those food reviewers that just sits in their car all day and just
Yeah,
all
like
the news.
it's like that black lady that live in a van and just come out there. You know what I mean? It's a black lady just live in a van. And she be like, "This is how I live in the bed. This is how I sleep. This is how I do my hair. This is how I wash my butt." Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like a wild.
The wildest one I saw is Wee Man from Jackass lives in a van. He does the van life.
Yeah, I'm about to
And
really.
it's like you know what? If you're Wee Man, that's actually practical.
Is it
Wee
souped
Man.
up?
You just live in a big van.
Better
Is
be
it
super.
souped up?
Oh yeah. Oh, it's souped up. But he skateboards, so he like drives around California, like on the West Coast.
Yeah.
He'll park somewhere. He'll go skateboarding, and then he'll just hang out in his big van.
So he goes to a love station to shower?
Maybe he might have a shower connected to his van.
Murder burgers?
Yeah. They'll put you in a bathroom.
I think depending on your age, everything puts you in a goddamn bathroom.
That's actually a great point. Whenever I eat, I'm gonna be in the.
I was 21 in the bathroom eating
Damn.
murder burgers.
Eating the burgers
Eating in the bathroom?
No.
You just might as well throw it in the toilet. You know what?
Yeah.
Hey, you know what?
Sitting on the toilet?
No.
It's like I can't quit it, but it's killing me.
Sitting
Like
on the
that
toilet?
whole, like a
Does it call it the
football.
Wee Van? Is ridiculous.
And flush.
But yeah, I assume Corey has a van that he just travels with dunks and Jordans and belts.
And belts plastered on the wall.
Car.
It's a rotation. It's a storage unit, and then the car. And he just rotates.
You got to understand. You see, he says his stomach is used to it. He's been ingesting so much garbage.
That's not
Right.
That's not good.
His
Steel.
entire life.
It's steel.
You should not be. There's no world. There's no universe where your stomach should be used to eating White Castle.
I mean, you're right, but
Or
It's
crystal burgers. They're called crystals in some cities.
I got a Crystal Diner. I don't know
Yeah.
nothing about Crystal Burgers.
Crystal's like the knockoff White Castle.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's
It's
the same-
like what's West Coast Roy Rogers called, or Hardee's? I'm sorry, West Coast Hardee's.
Carl's Jr.
Carl's Jr.
Yeah.
Now I wish we had Roy Rogers.
I fuck with Carl's
love
Jr.
Roy
though.
Rogers.
There's a
That's
Roy Rogers
good
about 25 minutes from me.
I fuck with Roy Rogers too. Heavy. They don't have. I ain't got no Roy Rogers near me no more.
Yeah,
Right.
the
No, it's
one-
all at roadside,
Antoine know about Crystal Diner. Salute to 609.
Crystal Diner.
Anyway, I'm sorry.
Yeah, nah, it's 25 minutes. Actually, Mimi, where we went to watch Lil Fan play basketball. It's a Roy Rogers over that way. So during the season, a couple of times on the way back, we stopped.
And steamed
That's some good
beef.
chicken.
steamed beef.
Steamed beef. Oof.
I mean, technically, it's
That's
no,
basically
it's
what
grilled.
it is.
It's on a grill.
Oh, okay.
I guess you're steaming the top of the beef.
I don't
Like,
think
no,
there's no crisp
Are you?
to a goddamn White Castle. It's onion
No.
and beef. It's all a soft chew. It might be steamed beef.
it might be. This episode might be
It's like-
steamed beef.
I feel like chopped beef. Pasted together.
Is Math coming? Because I want him to walk in right on steam.
I know.
If he is.
Math may be making the wise decision and steering clear of the steamed beef.
Hams.
Steamed hams. This all sounds disgusting. I don't come into Jersey and not get White Castle. I respect it.
I feel like on Tuesday, sometimes I'm like, what are you doing? I'm eating White Castle.
I feel like if I'm in Jersey though, like I want to go to a nice Jersey diner.
Like if I want a hamburger, I don't want 5 of them that are this big. I want just a burger.
Yeah, I don't want 5 steamed hams. I want a real hamburger.
You're
Nah,
right.
I get
Right.
you. You
Right.
supposed to
Steamed
get
beef
you like
is
a Taylor ham sandwich, right?
There you go.
Or is it
Pork-
pork roll sandwich?
pork roll. It's you a little too far into Jersey to be saying Taylor ham. That's north
Okay.
or New York. If New York knows about pork roll, they know Taylor ham. They write the shit out on the menu anyway.
I've seen Taylor Ham in Virginia.
Taylor,
That ham place. What's
Well,
the name of that
Virginia,
ham
the
place?
honey baked ham store, right?
Honey baked ham.
they
store,
sell
yeah.
Taylor ham there.
Yeah, it's called. My aunt bought a Taylor ham from there.
Hey, yo,
What you-
imagine working at a retail ham spot.
Looks like what do
Come
you
home
mean?
every day smelling like ham.
So
What?
did,
It's like poke.
Like how many times somebody make? So guess who's bringing home the bacon? No, you.
Literally. Just
But wait, what-
Guess what? Daddy brought home a ham again. Oh, great.
was legit Taylor ham? Like it was fancy
ham,
pork
yeah.
roll, or it was like some other shit. Because I don't know how far. Preakness Horsemeat is crazy. I that's not the name of the episode. That sounds crazy. But I don't know how far down south Taylor ham, like actual Taylor ham, extends.
I was in like Fairfax County area.
Maybe it's not. Maybe that's the
Yo,
furthest.
why are so many? What's the chicken that's mid but the sauce is great?
Canes, Raising Canes.
Raisin Cane's
Yeah.
are popping up all over Maryland all of a
I
sudden.
don't know nothing
Really?
about Raising Cane.
Yes.
I
If I
think
could
Raising Canes is
If I
like
could just
fool's
get a
gold.
Buc-ee's,
Bucky?
you know what I'm saying? If I could
Yeah.
just get a Buc-ee's, I would be satisfied.
But Raising Canes to me is fool's gold because it's so dependent on that sauce.
But the sauce is always there, so I
Yeah.
feel
Right.
like it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like if you
Well-
didn't have the sauce, right?
Right. Well, you know what we need that I think is getting a lot more attention now is Culver's.
Culver's? I've heard
Cul-
of Culver's.
Culver's
never
is
heard of
apparently
that.
the real deal. It does like old-fashioned
bunch here.
burgers,
Yeah, there are a bunch
shakes, stuff like that. Yeah, but like apparently they just do it all really, really well.
They got steamed beef.
No, I think they do the classic. I think they do smash burgers.
Have you had smash burger?
Yeah.
No, have I? Maybe.
Have you had what is it, Shake Shack?
Yes.
Shake Shack is overrated.
There was a.
It's overpriced. It's not bad.
It's not bad. It is overpriced. You know what? You know what it is? Shake Shack and Five Guys popped up around me in the same time, and Five Guys won.
Five Guys heavy.
Five Guys won immediately.
Heavy.
Yeah.
Five Guys
was the first. I first had Five Guys in the Virginia area.
Oh, did
they
you?
Only had it. Yeah, I think they only had it in Springfield, Virginia. At one point, that's where maybe it started. Way back in 2004. It was so
Five
good.
Guys. They say how much fries you want? A regular order.
5 bags
here
full.
you go.
Yeah.
Here you go. Here you go. You got a bag just for the fries, and then the whole shit is oiled up, so the whole bag. Steak and Shake is good. Steak and Shake is good.
Steak and Shake.
I've never had Steak and Shake.
I've only had it a couple times. It's not been a lot of Steak and Shake.
Yeah, there used to be. When I worked in Midtown, there was one next to where they filmed Letterman.
Exactly. That's the only one I went to. That's the only one I've been to.
Have you
nigga,
had
get that grilled cheese?
Oh, I had that. That was
cheeseburger
good.
from Five Guys?
That was good.
Yeah,
That was good.
Five Guys is hella greasy, but you just got. I need it.
The Spider-Man burger. It's just a burger. It's the dumbest. There's
Regular
nothing to it.
Wait, I got it.
Spider-Man burger?
Yes,
It's a red bun. And they've done red buns before Burger King, so you're thinking like, oh, is this gonna be like the Angry Whopper, where it's gonna be all spicy?
I
There's gonna be something to it.
I love the Angry Whopper.
I thought it was.
Angry Whopper
It
was
looked like
great.
it would be spicy.
But there's nothing to it. It just has like, I don't even think it has a specific
Jalapeno.
sauce on it.
It looked like a
does.
burger.
It does. It's a spicy, like kind of whatever sauce it is, and then they put the extra jalapenos.
No, the Spider-Man.
He talking about the Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Right.
Like I think like the difference with the Spider-Man is when they put the pickles on, they go.
So that's what.
Look at this happy. Look at this happy
Oh,
boy.
that's ugly. I would not eat that burger.
That's what it
I would
looks
not eat
like.
That bread is ugly.
Ain't nothing wrong with some red buns.
That bread is ugly. I can't eat that.
The
Have you had
Some
pot
buns made
belly
out of
sandwich works?
AKAs.
had what?
Pot belly sandwich works.
Potbelly's good.
Pot belly's delicious.
The only problem with Potbelly is their menu is limited.
Yes. Yes.
I go in there for my one sandwich. Put that motherfucker through the.
The wreck.
I forget. It's been a minute since I've been to Potbelly, to be honest with you.
Wreck with a little bit of Italian seasoning on there. Y'all ain't got spinach.
7 years,
Spinach
8
on that
years.
hoe.
Oh man, that's like my favorite sandwich. I haven't had it in years, but
Get
this
that
is
shake with the cookie on the straw. Get the shake with the cookie on the straw.
it is the pretty patty.
These
Kimberly.
some fat people.
Dre,
Oh my God, I'm such a
wait, Dre,
fat ass.
you put up the peace sign. I put up the peace sign. I acknowledge you, brother. They was talking. I'm sorry, my brother.
Drippy. So what do they
sent
have
you.
in Minnesota? What do they have in Minnesota?
No, I said like Culver's is big out here, but I've never had it. My dad's
I love red buns. Hey, wait a minute, Rock.
Drip
one of
that
my
like
dad's old
Popeyes.
coworker- He does. I love Popeyes too. I had it yesterday.
Popeyes.
But yeah, the Culver's is one of the big local
Stupid.
things. But yeah, I like Five Guys is around here.
Culver's.
Yeah.
I've never
Wait,
heard
can I
of that.
throw up a picture of what? The black burger
I,
from Burger
I
King?
eat the
Oh,
I
the
eat
Halloween
Raising
one
Cane's
that
too, without the
that they
You
had to
like
take off the
Raising
menu immediately.
You like the Raising Cane's?
Halloween Whopper.
No, I say I eat Raising Cane's without the sauce though. Like I just eat the chicken and fries. Like yeah, like
They're fried.
You
They
are-
got the best
you are
fries.
a
They got the best fries.
I don't know.
You are children.
You are children.
You are children. It's funny.
oh,
This
well,
looks
sauce I use
crazy.
is only sauce I use is barbecue and ketchup. Like yeah,
Not the
I don't
nigga
want that.
Whopper.
I don't want that.
Damn.
What in the Wakanda burger is that?
That looks
That,
crazy.
that don't look nice. That don't look
Halloween
good at
Whopper.
all.
A1 flavor baked into the bun. Is that why it's black?
Yep.
What's in this bun then?
I know.
Well, that one I think was just decoration because the
They just
well, no,
painted.
the,
Food coloring.
yeah, like they did the same thing for the Angry Whopper, but again, that one had like a hot sauce or like black buns too. Hey, who doesn't?
Outstanding, Rock. Outstanding.
I had the Angry Burger. I had the Angry Whopper in North Carolina or South Carolina. It wasn't a different color.
Take your shirt off. Put some around your head. Looking like a hell.
What?
It wasn't a different color. It was like a regular burger with spicy.
This
stuff.
one ad's got. This one said it's got hot sauce in the bun. Now there's another one that doesn't have nothing on it, but this one has got.
Cheese.
Hold
Ew.
up.
Like it's a jelly
I don't
donut.
want
Like
These are also the people who made the chicken taco and the chicken fries. Like they just
That's
be
right.
bored.
That's exactly what it is.
Scientists at Burger King think of next.
What's going to make people come outside?
Yeah, maybe stick to burgers.
Look at this. Wesley Snipes Whopper is crazy.
That was good. Angriest Whopper was good.
the hot. Did the
Hey,
bun
yo,
smell
didn't
like
they do-
hot sauce?
Hey,
That
didn't
is
they
so
do
good.
didn't they do the LGBT Whopper? It was just two buns
What?
last year. Didn't they do that?
It was like, both buns are, you could get it where both buns are tops and both buns are bottoms.
Right.
What?
They was wild. They was,
Oh,
they right,
the
come back
fried Whopper?
I don't think it was in America. I think it was like another
No,
country.
yeah, this one ad
They would
definitely
not fly
has
for it. Yeah.
this.
Like,
what does
what?
it say?
They done shut Burger King down. They was like, yeah. Let me get the number 4 with 2 bottoms. Let
The
me get
fried
a burger,
Whoppers.
please. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's just Matt's order of give me the burger without the meat. Like
Let me tell you something. If you want to go down a weird fast food wormhole, I recently watched a video on YouTube about Garfield Eats, which is exactly what you think it is. Which is someone got time to be proud. You get all tops or all bottoms.
I did not hear about this. Wow.
But yeah, Garfield Eats is it was in Canada. Some guy got the license to Garfield and just did like a Garfield pizza place and did like Garfield shaped pizzas.
Wouldn't it be lasagna?
You would
I think they
right?
probably served lasagna, but apparently like people couldn't tell if it was like a parody or not. But like the guy legit had the license. Like it's a whole big like mystery thing.
hey, yo, shout out
And
to
now
the
it's
glass-
Scooby Doo Eats.
Shout out to the glass Garfield mugs McDonald's used to give out in the 80s.
See, I
legit glass.
Yeah, cut your hands on them.
I missed out on those. I was a little too young, but I do remember the Batman Forever glasses.
Oh yes, I still have one in my
Like they
mom's
would
house.
use glasses at the fast
Yeah.
food. My nigga, like, you know what I mean?
I had a
Remember when they had the
hamburger
4
one.
glasses? They had the 4. Yeah, those are nice. McDonald's was a bomb back then.
Chick-fil-A is not great. People gotta get off the Chick-fil-A bandwagon.
No.
I think they
That
hoard
goddamn hateful chicken. is-
Chick-fil-A.
Damn said, wait a damn minute. Hey,
You ever see, there was that one food, like the woman, she ordered like
no, now you took it too far. Like,
the chicken nuggets, the waffle fries, and a bunch of the sauces, like shook them up in a container and then just like ate that shit like a yeah. I don't know what that. You gotta try that.
I feel like most food hacks are just let's be annoying to the workers.
Yeah.
100%.
Like, instead of getting a regular burger, can I get it without the sauce, but with this other sauce that like you don't currently have?
Yo,
Right.
I want to go in somewhere and just see somebody be like, hey, can I get the land, sea, and air burger? And the nigga at the desk is like, come on, nigga.
God
No one asked for that.
You know what the wildest thing is that I guess is a real thing because enough people I've seen have done it is if you go to McDonald's and ask for a birthday cake, you can get a fucking Ronald McDonald birthday cake.
Still?
Like they've got an ice cream, like a big ice cream sheet
I
cake.
remember them joints. I had that party.
They had wait. How many?
But
of
like
those
if you go
think,
through the drive-through, you can get it. Like
But I'm saying, how many of those you think they got on hand? Like, is it 2 cakes?
that I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know. You may have to.
I don't think I've
beat
ever
someone to
been
the
to.
punch to.
I've heard. I feel like I've heard that
Wow.
before. I don't think I've ever seen anybody like get a cake from McDonald's.
I mean, I'm sure it could be like just the cheap way to get the same kind of ice cream that's in the machine that's always broken.
Yeah, you can never get that. So get
just
the
imagine
fucking
like a
cake.
handoff of a cake through the drive. Like, oh fuck! Like, here we go.
There you go.
Oh,
Can't
shit,
even
like,
fit.
oh,
Pull around.
yeah.
This cake won't. This sliding window is too little.
Cake sliding around in the back seat. Like,
It's a Ronald McDonald. Is
Yeah.
Ronald McDonald still a thing?
well, I hope not.
They
There's no-
rebranded this to the M, right?
Drip, your brothers know who Ronald McDonald is?
No, I'm saying haven't they like fully rebranded to just the M? Like none of those characters exist anymore. Grimace, Hamburglar, like after 2000 they
got Thanos snapped.
2008, 2009.
It's on the McDonald's website.
Hey,
Hold on.
all right, what's the least known character or them niggas?
I think those are the only three I can think of right now.
No,
How many more were there?
There were the Fry Guys, Grimace, Uncle O'Grimacy. He may be the most obscure.
Uncle
That's just
Mayor McCheese. Don't forget Mayor McCheese.
Mayor McCheese. Birdie. Was
Birdie is
one?
probably them cookies.
The cookies were great. Those cookies were really good.
This the bullshit ass cake, $9 ass cake. This shit is the cake.
Yeah, I was hoping you would pull up a picture. Look at that shitty.
You could get a chocolate version too. Look how big it comes in a pan, like a aluminum foil pan like that.
It's a shitty like screen printed Ronald.
Yeah, someone just
put the Nike got him on the top of this.
got him. What the hell? That's the cake is crazy.
That's the cake. That cake look like this.
That's trash cake.
Is camel coochie, nigga. I'm not eating that cake.
There's no way that cake is good. That is a sad looking ass cake.
No way. I'm not eating that McCake, yo. That McCake is McTrash. I swear to you it is. I swear to you it is. I promise you. It's super McDry.
Cake's been sitting there.
McDry.
Christ. Almighty. Well, there's a show. See you guys later. Nah, I guess we probably should get to it though, huh? We could probably talk fucking cake shit.
Mimi left to go get that cake.
Names is crazy. That's good. That's not the name of the episode, but that could be the name of the episode. Niggas and ain'ts.
Come on, she says that every week. You know that.
Well, she says niggas and Davis. It's never too many white people on at one time to be multiple ain'ts. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I like this 50-50 thing right here. Like,
yeah, Mimi better come back. Math, Mimi, one of them better.
Hey,
up.
Hey, this is Black Rasslin. So
in Puerto Rican this week.
You gotta get rid of one.
Greetings, wrestling fans, and welcome to another action-packed part of All-Star Wrestling.
damn. Welcome back.
There we go.
Facts. All better. All better.
Yeah.
All better. Niggas and ain'ts. Welcome back to BRP. Hopefully
the screen segregated.
What was happening when I was gone?
It was
you didn't see this cake?
I didn't like it.
Look at this cake. Look at this cake, Mimi.
Look at this cake, Mimi.
Mimi, you would pay $9 for this cake?
Cake.
I would.
So it's your birthday. You go to McDonald's drive-thru, be like, "Hey, is Ronald back there? I heard he got a cake for my birthday."
That shit tastes like the CIA cake. That yellow.
It's a yellow cake.
Yellow cake.
We'll drop that shit. Yeah.
Cake.
I don't know. But
People want that cake?
It looks soft and moist.
That is a falsehood.
Yeah, no.
That looks like it.
It looked like they made that with crackers.
Yeah.
Crackers.
Price of the cake not going up. That's
I got this.
Price of the brick going up.
I didn't even play that one in a minute. Now, welcome back to BRP. Hopefully, you're watching this live on YouTube, youtube.com/Black Rasslin, or Facebook.com/Black Rasslin. We over there as well. Or you're catching us on demand at YouTube or Spotify, wherever you get your podcast. We normally there. Shouts you all for tapping in. My name is Cal. It's Memorial Day weekend. I ain't really got shit going on. Mimi, former champ.
Yep.
Please say what's good to the people.
was good to the rainbow. You know what I was saying.
Mimi is sauced up tonight. Look at
Be on
this.
that shit. Getting ready for the Apollo.
People.
They'll be the Apollo. Getting ready.
Papa, what's good, Papa? Let's see the crates in the back.
You got a whole crate back there.
Yes, it's records in there. Shout out, hey, it's Sparks gave me some of them records back there, man. Shout out to Sparks. I am, but I am IlFam79 on your social media choice, aka Cedric the Entertainer, because that is me smelling like that. I'm wearing something from the house of Yves Saint Laurent with a whole lot of apostrophe, so ain't nobody stopping me.
Okay.
Look at that.
Trip.
La Nuit d'Alon.
I am Davis, aka Drip, the J White Boy at BRP, the sensitive lover boy, your favorite Vanilla King, the bad bitch of podcasting, two-time BRP predictions champion. That's it.
We'll see. We'll see who's got the title.
No, you're not everyone's favorite Vanilla King this week.
Hey.
Special guest in the building. Mighty Vin Forte from Oddball, Rassle Rap.
Yeah.
Bulls in the China shop. If you rocking with the Patreon, my internet's going crazy. Vince, say what's good to the people.
Definitely pay the money. Get on the Patreon. Why not?
Pay that one.
What's the holdup?
Or pay that 10 for real.
Fucking pay me.
Nah, well, yeah, I mean, hey.
The Patreon money is keeping my beard black.
There you go.
Keeping us buying black burgers.
Oh my! It's
A1 in the
Beijing
beard.
burger, yo. They put Beijing on that burger. I'm not eating Beijing burger.
Beijing in the back.
Or do you put A1 sauce in your beard? Just a little like, huh?
Y'all like A1 sauce?
No, I like good steaks.
I mean, I've used A1 before. I don't know if I want to, I don't put A1 in my burger, nor would I want A1 in a bun on a burger.
Right.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
It's in the bun?
That would get sopped up in the bun. That would get sopped up in the bun real quick.
A1.
It's baked into the bun.
I could never figure out what type of flavor A1 is. Like, you just be sitting there.
Yeah.
It's like ketchup.
Yeah, it's tangy.
It's not as tangy as barbecue, but it's like salty,
spicy ketchup.
It's like I might as well just have
vinegar.
Worcestershire sauce at that point.
Yeah.
Fast ass ketchup. I'm sorry.
Someone in the chat puts ketchup on their steak.
Who is it? Who
is it? Name
A1
names.
tastes like pregnant ketchup.
Pregnant ketchup.
Ketchup.
Pregnant
That's
ketchup is
funny.
ridiculous. As we were saying earlier, this is going to be a busy Memorial Day weekend for pro wrestling fans.
Yeah.
But it was already an insane waking up. Was it Monday? Because Resurgence was Sunday.
Yes.
Waking up Monday and seeing Willow Nightingale and Sasha Banks, Mercedes Mone had a whole match, and Mercedes lost.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, put over Willow.
They had to hit that select button on Madden in 92.
Willow did it, yo. Willow did it. Shouts. It's one of those things where we've talked a lot about on this podcast about what Willow's been bouncing. She bounced back after she made. There was a chance where she thought she wasn't going to be wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
She had a neck injury. She was out for a minute. I guess it was early pandemic. She was wrestling and then she was out. I forget what the time frame was, but
then she became one of those people that was always on AEW Dark.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, okay, did they sign Willow yet? They signed it. And then you guys, like the day before, was like, I think I signed Willow this week. And then a day later, they signed Willow. And it's like, okay, good things are going to start to happen. And you see her popping up more on AEW and Ring of Honor. And she did some of MLW. She's all over. Now she gets this big opportunity with Mercedes Mone. And people were saying, oh, well, the belt, she only got it because I don't give a fuck. Like, she got the belt.
Thank you.
Enjoy the program. Like, she won. You didn't expect it, but she deserved it because she's fucking Willow Nightingale. And we need more women like her.
Yep.
The
And just
crowd,
enjoy it because she's gonna fucking kill it.
but the crowd again, it was dope. I was reading. I didn't realize it was the Walter Pyramid. This was only the third time that I think New Japan even ran. It's like a 4,000 seat venue in Long Beach. They do like a Sparks game, like Los Angeles Sparks games. I think there's a couple of college teams that play there. But
who is it named after?
I didn't check.
Robert Pyramid? I don't know. Like
It's Walter Pyramid. Where does Willow rank on the BRP 50? It is not.
You have to find out.
It is not time to reveal positions, but, and the one sad part is her title win falls outside of the time frame for the BRP 50. But it's not like Willow was.
She wasn't.
It's made of
doing
May.
anything before that.
It's made, but it's not like Willow had a much better year this year than she had last year. So wherever she was,
what's guaranteed though? I think she'll appreciate where she is on the list. She's not gonna, call the list fugazi or anything. Or
Willow ain't worried.
Never did.
Willow's worrying about this.
Yeah,
look at her.
Yeah.
She knows where. Yeah, exactly.
And the beauty of that, because it's. I'd seen Willow have this match with Athena where it's, I'm dope, you're dope, but maybe it's a situation where it's your time. So let's just have a dope match and do our thing. She was prepared to do that because that's just how Willow is. But she won the match. She won the belt. Yeah. And the genuine look of shock, the genuine appreciation from the people, it's one of it was like those lightning you can't, you're not going to get this moment again, you know what I mean? You have to kind of seize it and hold on to it, because that's a person they started chanting you deserve it. That's the first time in a while I've heard somebody who actually deserved it get that chant when they won the belt.
Yeah. She was so thankful and overwhelmed.
Now I will say the show as a whole, I don't know what New Japan did, and this is not a criticism. This is sort of a transition to another topic, right? Because the Willow, great that she had the match, great that she won. Mm-hmm. Am I the only one that, like, the New Japan production?
Yeah,
they need to. Why is the lighting on people's cameras filming the match?
Yeah,
better than the actual lighting that New Japan is doing.
Yeah. I've been trying to understand.
It's like they're filming in a fucking casket. Like it's not
so
good.
dark.
But is that?
Ain't nothing wrong with dark. Black is beautiful.
But is that just them being stuck in their ways? Because a lot of this just feels like,
I think a lot of it's them stuck in their ways.
It looks like the same 90s style production.
Like even when they do the film, but even when they film the scripted promos, like with Mercedes Mone or John Moxley, the audio is like so off.
Yeah, I feel like it's, because I remember reading up on I'm mentioning again, the Ganrujima death match from the 80s. That was a thing where it was like the TV station was producing that, and I don't know if the TV production companies have a bigger hand in things, but it doesn't feel like, I don't know if they've moved into HD like WWE was. Like, it doesn't feel like they have those cameras. There was a point where Mercedes, it was in Mercedes' first match in the tournament. She was going up for her finish, and they had to switch to the other camera because the one camera guy, his camera started shaking. It looked like he was about to fall over or something like that. It's definitely the lighting in that venue was off too. It needed to be brighter. In general,
like this dark, pissy lighting. Like, again, people's phones looked much brighter.
What Matt said though, Matt brings up an excellent point though. Would you rather have bad production and good wrestling, or bad wrestling with good production?
I'd rather have both, good wrestling and
how
good
can
production.
You see it? Yeah, how can you see it? You can't really see it the way you're supposed to see it if it's bad production.
I grew up watching ECW.
Matt, turn your camera on.
In like 93.
I don't think. I mean, I'll say this: New Japan's wrestling, their lighting isn't bad enough to make the matches.
No, certainly not.
No. I'm not saying that you can't, but to make this point.
It's just a weird bugaboo that, like, sometimes you'll see the stuff they do for like Wrestle Kingdom, like the promo packages. It's like, wow, this is incredible. And then like you need to do something that's so simple that like everyone else can do,
But
And
let
it's
me.
like, why can't you get this?
This was
The
the
stuff in
age.
the States they do is different than the stuff they do in Japan. That's saying like they haven't fully transitioned the production style of the stuff they do in Japan to the States, and that's the whole point of when COVID started. They opened up New Japan Strong, and like that was all like darkened arenas because no one could be in the arena. So when they like, if you watch the first Ultra Pyramid show, they copied kind of that NXT look where it's just the bright lights and like the crowd's black, like you don't really see it. And that production is kind of the best way, where like the darkened arena, but the bright lights are spotlighting the ring.
And that looked good. I remember that.
They went away from that this time. Yeah, I don't know why. I was shocked by that.
This felt like very gymnasium. Very.
I agree. Yeah.
This was the
vibration.
HD. This was the HD stream, and it still didn't feel like.
What is going on in the chat? Like someone was. I think Rock was like, "Take me off the list." I'm like, "What?
Wait, what list?
What?
Wait,
For
hold
the
on.
record, take me off the list. Don't
Pause
compare
for the
me to
cause.
the Black Rasslin Podcast chat. Remember what? What is happening? What happened?
He's making a reference to one of
Oh, yes, that's right.
gentlemen
Okay.
who was asked to be removed from the list because
Redacted.
they're not black.
I thought we was cool,
Oh.
Rock. I thought we was cool.
Redacted.
I thought we was
He's not
cool.
black. He's OJ.
Okay.
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 Okay."
Thank you. Like Mav said, please get those likes up. Please get
Yeah,
those
get the
likes
likes up.
up. I gotta.
Real quick, I have the answer first. So it was technically the Long Beach State Pyramid because it's the home of Long Beach State College where the men and women's basketball teams play.
Volleyball as well.
Yeah, and in 2005, Mike and Arlene Walter, who had donated to the university prior, they had their name changed to it. And Mike Walter was a vice president of Levi Strauss, but also a dean for Long Beach State's College of Business Administration from 93 to 2000. So they just named the building after the donors. So
Rock is definitely number 53 at this point.
On one, I'm just gonna take a quick.
Definitely 53 at this point. Yeah, I gotta watch the whole show. I only watched the women's tournament, which was dope.
that's the thing. The match that Willow had with Momo was
The
really
Willow
good too.
Momo was dope.
And
Yeah.
then they kind of like had a Okada type final 6-7 minutes where it's the most entertaining back and forth, like who's gonna win. The anticipation was high. The match that Mercedes had with Stephanie Vaquer was good from start to finish. They try to go fast paced from opening bell until
if you want to see Mercedes doing some lucha style, like real, throwing and whatnot, that she got that off with Stephanie. It was cool to see.
I'd never seen her before, and she was impressive as well.
Same.
Yeah.
She's one half
in
of the
CMLL.
Occidente Tag Team Champions in CMLL. She's really good though, really good. Like I said,
Fred Rosser and Juice had a hardcore match. Basically, like they were doing a bunch of weapon spots throughout the match, and Tony Storm interfered and helped Juice Robinson beat Fred Rosser to end their kind of blood feud that been going on the last couple of weeks. So there's some stuff on there that was interesting.
Look, that's what Eddie James said.
Yeah.
Shouts to Fred Rosser for
Even though like Fred Rosser, he poured out garbage from a garbage can, grabbed some food, and put it in Juice's mouth. It was like they were getting extreme. It was some real like what the fuck.
But
Hey, I got a question for y'all.
Mm.
Something kind of important.
What?
Deep stuff.
I can never take him seriously, but go ahead.
Would you rather take a Bronco Buster or the Rikishi? Yeah, I mean,
Who's giving it?
Yeah.
oh, the
Me.
giver, the traditional givers.
So
X-Pac
X-Pac
or
versus
Rikishi?
Rikishi.
So X-Pac's groin or Rikishi ass is the question. What do you want all in your face?
So you got pilled up X-Pac or sweaty Rikishi.
Pilled up.
Take the pill. So you're gonna take the glizzy to the grill.
So I'm saying it's like that. It's not like once. He's like,
yeah.
bam, bam.
I'll take the glizzy. Because it can go here, it can go here.
I may have to choose. What was the stink face?
Yeah,
Whatever it was called. I mean,
What?
I don't think I could. No.
I don't know if I need X-Pac's Frank and
But you
Beans
need
jumping up in my face like
but you
that.
need sweaty crease.
I don't.
crawling ass?
No, Mimi. You see, you adding, you putting word. I didn't say need. I didn't say need. If I had to make a choice between the two,
I'm not going to the Frank Stain, champ.
it may have to be the stink face. I'm sorry.
What if he just went to the bathroom?
Hey,
what if X-Pac?
Yeah, stop.
You're
yeah,
about
about
to
that.
You're about to get shit faced.
I was gonna say something crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't care who it is. I don't need no Frank and Beans bouncing in my face. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry.
Frank and Beans.
Kofi Jamal said I would quit wrestling.
All right, fellas. Vin, Drip. We need answers.
Yeah, for real.
I
What's
said
the question
I-
again? I was on the
I
phone.
said I have to choose the
when you
X
said
Pac
it.
one as well. I'm not doing the
Yeah.
I
Rikishi
can't
one.
do it.
I'm taking the Frank and Beans.
Yeah.
Can I just retire?
No.
What were the choices? Let's hear them again.
Ask from Willow. Jesus
Bronco
Christ.
Buster or
Jesus.
Stick Face
From
Watch
who?
him out.
from the original Givers.
Bronco
Rikishi
Buster.
and X-Pac.
Bronco Buster.
Damn.
Easy.
Easy?
Covered.
Yeah. You want a stink
Your
face?
I
skin.
don't.
That'll
I
stay
don't
with you. That's gonna get in your nostrils and shit.
Yes.
Like, you don't want that.
We don't.
That don't go away. Might get in
I'll
your
just
mouth,
close it. Give me the Bronco Buster. I'll just close my eyes.
and it's covered. It's covered.
Yeah.
You got
And the
bare
Bronco
ass
Buster is
in your
more of a
face.
neckline
Bare
anyway.
sweaty ass that probably had to go to the bathroom before he went to the ring.
Oh yeah,
No, you
And
can't
didn't
create
get a chance.
narratives.
this man's growth is just going to be,
Hey,
you
got
know,
to go to the
just
bathroom.
miraculously so clean and dry. You know what I mean? Like you probably put powder and shit on and everything, right?
Yeah, no,
He was
no,
sweating,
no,
but he was
no,
sweating
No, sir. No,
for
sir.
20 minutes.
You take 3-4 steps, nigga. Them goddamn nuts sweating.
No, and I gotta
immediately.
take an important phone call. I'll be back in a couple minutes. But
Fair
you do
enough.
the stink face.
Peeing in the face is easy as crazy. This nigga- See, thank you, man.
Yeah,
I don't need nobody riding my face.
You eating out a whole nigga at
But
that
you,
point.
yeah. Pull it up, Cal. Pull it up, Cal.
Will I get in trouble for that? Hold up.
Proud-
Real quick.
It's
Real
pop
quick.
You gotta
Bronco,
make
but
sure
One more
it's an
time.
Indian
One more
event.
time. One more time.
oh wait, you want me to pull up your man's? Hold up, pull up your. Is there an? Is there an?
When he puts his ass in your face, that's what's gonna happen.
That's a, but not as meat, right? Not as meat. You're crazy.
He's all right. First of all, don't forget, this man wears the sumo fit. It's a fucking G-string back there.
Right,
Yeah,
so
I
it's
don't
light
know.
and
A
airy.
whole greasy.
X-Pac at least has the decency to wear trunks or a full singlet.
Yeah, while he's,
covered
while
in
he's,
Full sweat. He is
It's a
drenched in
sausage
sweat.
cased glizzy.
while he's thrusting his penis in your face. Yeah.
That's right. Covered.
Covered.
That's right.
Hey, as long as it's covered.
As long as it's covered. But you got bare ass in your face.
Nah.
Sweaty
You act like
ass.
that nigga butthole exposed. That nigga butthole is not exposed.
How you think they do when they give each other the tombstone pile driver? Like, hey, brother, you ready? I'm ready. I'm ready. Like,
Definitely, yeah, you definitely eating out a nigga if you put him in a nigga in the pool. This nigga taking it ate a lot of niggas out.
Let's see. I'll take
Oh,
it.
he riding his face. Oh, he riding his face.
no, because he always he attacks the upper chest. Yeah.
He don't look like he sweat.
Bouncing on his
He,
chest.
this ain't a sweaty ass old man.
It's covered. It's
Of
covered.
course he is.
Pull up the
We all
Rikishi.
sweat. We're human beings.
Pull up the
Come on.
Rikishi.
He
Pull
is
up the
definitely
Rikishi.
getting ate out right here. What is the? Oh, and he went back down for a couple more.
That's gross.
Okay, pull up the stank face.
Rikishi stink.
Cause I've
face.
seen Rikishi on the on them tag matches is too cool. That nigga should be sitting on the rope like, yeah, I'm waiting.
Oh, he got whole clothes on. Wait, hold up. Yeah,
No,
hold
not
up.
the whole clothes. Not
No,
the
what
whole
you mean?
clothes.
No.
You
can't
better put him in.
Wait, you can't say not the whole clothes because
You gotta put him in the way he put
No, Mimi. I'm trying to do stuff that's not going to get us taken off the internet, so I can't go WWE. So I'm finding a non-WWE Rikishi clip, and look at what he's got on.
And
It's ridiculous.
What is it? Wait.
He's about to take his clothes off. Hold up. I don't know what that music is. He about to take his clothes off.
he is geeking.
He about to
He
take
got
his
his
clothes.
ass on him. He got a booty on him. Oh my god, his ass is huge.
Is he going to actually put his whole ass on the face? Is the question. Look, he said no.
Wildin'.
Look, sweat, fart.
See?
He done had 8 glizzies. He farted and he
So instead of
rubbed his sweaty ass on you.
So instead of him rubbing ass on the face after he ate a glizzy, you just take the glizzy.
Yep.
See, I mean, that's not me. That's not me. I'm sorry.
Pew. You're right. Pew.
That's not me. A man bounces dong on my face and he's getting shot.
One of the elders of the bloodline. That's what that man is.
Hey, guess what? Anytime we say, "Hey, we got another one," they ready.
Another one.
Another one.
Another one.
Kishi Khaled.
Kishi Khaled.
Before we get to any, because there's a lot of pro wrestling we got to get to for this weekend. We did not mention. I saw New Japan actually did officially release a statement on Mercedes. They just said she got injured during a match. Get well soon. Mercedes also just put out a tweet, said match didn't go the way I thought it was gonna. I'm gonna get ready and get back to y'all. Get well soon.
Yes, homie.
It's
Yo, can I say something?
good.
Sasha looks she looks so much better without like the super crazy makeup.
Right.
Like that's enough right there.
That's enough right there. Get a little blue over the thing to match the rest of your stuff. Yeah.
No.
She working. Nah, yeah, get well. That's the last thing you wanted to see right now. She was just really starting to get the move. Them mentioning that she was the second IWGP Women's Champion ever. I mean, the title's only not even a year old, but
you gotta say that, yeah.
But it sounds important for what with this and the strong title sounds like they're really finally establishing a proper women's division for New Japan. So, hey, Willow's going to fly the flag just as well as Mercedes will. And the one dope thing about the tournament was they were hyping the fact that it was women from different areas, and Willow was essentially representing AEW. So, what was the one thing that Meltzer said that made sense? He was like, AEW low key just got handed something really special right now, and it's the question is if they're going. I think they did a hype video on Dynamite for it, or they at least showed that she won. Are they going to be able to utilize this on the show? Because that's at the very least, it's a lot of credit for Willow if you want to try and pair her up against a woman in the future. That's legit pro wrestling cred right there.
But this isn't something that like fucked the whole thing up. Like at least with the Forbidden Door, this is a positive for AEW, for Willow and New Japan. They can she's someone that they can bring over to Japan, or when a lot of the times New Japan Strong has been trying to like build that American base that New Japan's been trying to build since the Elite started that in 2017 and all that. But this is literally the best case scenario to ever happen for this title, in terms of like, if it wasn't gonna be Mercedes Mone like it was planned, this was the next best option, because they could have title matches on Dynamite or Rampage, Collision, whatever, ROH, and they have someone who can carry a match with just about anyone. If I watched the press conference she did the day before, and then again the promo they showed on Dynamite, she's someone who can talk on the mic as well and sell herself and sell the title. And
I think she's got,
and it also sets up the rematch. Like if Mercedes Mone comes back and
100%.
plays the real heel of like, my ankle was injured and you took what was supposed to be mine. Like it's a more money match. Maybe you build it up.
They got
a bigger main event than what they did before.
They got a story waiting for them.
Yeah.
Did we want to go in order in regards to the all the pro wrestling that's happening? Because if we go in order, we may have to just mention that Trinity's wrestling on an Impact show tomorrow. There's Under Siege. That's a regular Impact show. Drip.
I think as of the last couple years, it's
It's not that new, right? Yeah, or it's not that old, right?
They got rid of a lot of the names that I remember growing up,
Mm.
like Rebellion, Under Siege,
Mhm.
some other ones like post 2018. Like their pay-per-views have had different names compared to like they had Destination X, Against All Odds, Final Resolution. Like once that full Anthem switched to Access, like they completely kind of rebranded. They still keep Slammiversary and Bound for Glory, but yeah, Under Siege is something that's relatively new.
Yeah. I'd seen like I said, I saw this image. She's wrestling Giselle Shaw. And Savannah Evans is listed as being in Giselle's corner. But Giselle was Savannah was talking about something beating Trinity or doing something with Trinity, and I think they have a match lined up for Saturday. There's some I've not watched the Impact show yet, but I was looking at it yesterday, and the weekend low key starts with this Impact Under Siege show on Friday night. If you, I don't know if people are actually watching Impact or they want to make sure that they see what Trinity's doing down in Impact, but this is your chance. Make your voice heard.
So, are they in a studio? Like, are they stationary, or do they go?
They
think
do
it's
tapings all over. Yeah.
Okay.
because her debut was in Chicago, but they've been in Florida or Baltimore. I forget where Impact is normally or
They
more
bounce
regular.
a lot of places like Nashville, yeah, Chicago.
Okay.
Is this one Vegas or is this a different one? Where
This one is in Canada.
Canada. Okay.
Oh,
This London, Ontario, Canada is where Under Siege. It's also
And that's kind of been one of their home bases as well. With the ownership is Canada.
on the card. They've got Trey Miguel and Chris Sabin for the X Division title. Deonna Purrazzo is defending the Impact Knockouts Women's Impact Knockouts World Championship against Jordan Grace in a last chance match. That if Grace loses, that'd be the last time she could challenge for the title as long as Deonna's a champion. ABC, Ace Austin and Chris Bay are going to be taking on Subculture, defending the Impact World Tag Team titles.
Oh no, I came back just in time for actual wrestling.
Well, wait. The Under Siege website has Trinity versus Savannah Evans for the Friday night show. It doesn't have Giselle Shaw.
Well, like me was trying to say, I think it's like the way they do their tapings is kind of confusing at times. They'll do a show one night and then have another taping the next day.
But they had a graphic for her.
Continuity seems out of whack at times, like what's coming before the other.
They had a graphic though.
I thought I saw that on the timeline today. Or
I'm
did you
pulling
put
it up
in
now.
the chat?
I'm looking at it looks like there's an update on
Yeah, but
the
that's-
Observer's website. They just list this as the final card. It doesn't say anything about several matches been announced.
But see, that's the problem with
so
shooting
she's-
everything.
She's wrestling two matches. She's wrestling Giselle, and then she's going to wrestle Savannah. At least
Yeah,
that's what the
but-
Observer's saying.
But that's the problem with them shooting everything in batches, though.
Yeah, you don't know what the fuck's going on.
They could shoot something first,
Oh.
and then that goes on second, or goes on
Yeah.
much later.
I have no idea. Tap
They don't go in
into
order.
I think
Well,
the thing
the
is
second match says under Siege Fallout, so it's like it's like their Monday Night Raw to Under Siege is that second match. Like
Right.
that's
There's a lot going
The
on.
way they do things, it's still like
there's
not-
chaotic.
Okay.
But that's what they can afford to do. Like Impact is not as big a company as the Ever Balloons.
Yeah.
right. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
the one thing I'm sorry, Mimi. The one thing
No, it's fine.
that cripples Impact is like if you don't have access and you're not tapped into like their. I subscribe to their YouTube just so I could watch Trinity, and that's like $2. But if you don't do that, you're kind of just getting info piecemeal because they don't. You can't just go to Fox Sports or whatever and catch a recap at some point. But
it is what it is.
That's the thing. Until whoever owns the company decides to shift the position,
until Panda Energy buys them again.
But was the money?
But Dixie that Carter comes crawling back.
But even then, what's
she doing?
That's a great question.
Yeah, that is a good question.
That's a great question.
What is Google? What is Dixie
Probably
Carter?
trying to hold on to the money that she didn't spend because
the state of that company at that time. She was. I remember one of the last things she was doing was like low key calling Vince Russo, like, "Hey, what you think we should do?"
Wow, that's what got them that's what got them kicked off Spike.
What you think we should do with this? And he's like, "Yeah, we should do this." Oh, we're not talking to Vince. Hold on, we're not talking to Vince.
Yeah,
I don't have Vince Russo on the other line. Oh wait, Vince, hang up.
And then they brought in Bischoff and Hogan for that big 3-year experiment that ended with Dixie Carter grabbing Hogan's leg as he was walking out and being like, "Please don't leave." Like,
don't leave. Don't leave. What a time. What a time. Brother Fam's not around. I was trying to go in order of these shows, but the next show is Night of Champions. We had Drip. I don't know if you saw. I think you saw. We have Mavs picks, but I don't know. We got to wait for Fam for the pick. So I don't know if we want to preview another one of these other shows, like Battleground on Sunday, because we're not doing predictions for Battleground, right?
No.
Do we think?
Has anyone been following NXT?
Yeah, I try to keep up with NXT every week. I'm upset that Roxanne Perez is not in the finals for the title. I want her as my NXT Women's Champion.
There's a Roxanne Perez conspiracy going on.
Is it a conspiracy?
I think so. It goes all the way back to when they're like, "Oh, she broke her leg, but not really," and then they put her back in the ladder match or whatever that was.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
That's because Shawn Michaels is a bad booker.
This is the only match I'm probably gonna be super invested in.
You think Shawn Michaels is a bad, but that like now that it's not him and Triple H,
that
him like alone, his bad booking is kind of
Thank you, Ken Lou.
You can see his weaknesses as someone who puts things together and then gives them a bad finish, and the road to it is also kind of shaky and has been shaky with certain things. Like I was trying to say last week, this whole Carmelo Hayes face turn, but still heel-ish. Again, the tweener Carmelo Hayes, while Braun Breaker has kind of done the full heel turn. It hasn't worked, but he works as a booker in terms of like a matchmaker. Like there's Wesley, Tyler Bate, and Joe Gacy in a triple threat. Dragon Lee versus Noam Dar in a British rounds match. They got Gallus versus the Creed brothers. Like he can put matches together, but and Dragunov versus Dijak, that should be interesting as well. But
that's gonna be hard.
Is just like it's sloppy and messy. Yeah.
You know what's actually been really good? Has anyone caught some of the Best of the Super Juniors?
No,
I've been trying to.
It's been pretty good. Clark Connors, who we had on Shameless Plug, we had him on Wrestle Rap a couple weeks ago, last week. He's in like the new Bullet Club that they're doing,
right?
And it's very
woof. Sorry.
No, but he's very good though. Check out a little podcast called Wrestle Rap. If you're not already subscribed wherever you get your podcast. Shout out to Emilio. And
link, if you're watching this after we go live, the link should be in the description.
Yeah, do that. And I'm just curious because there's a lot of good people in Bullet Club right now. But it's interesting like what they're trying to, because they're very much trying to, in that interview we did with him, he kind of came right out and said that they sort of don't acknowledge whatever Jay White's doing with this like Bullet Club Gold in AEW. So it's like you're doing another Bullet Club Civil War.
Right. And you don't even touch.
And you don't touch.
Not yet.
but not yet.
Doom, doom.
But there's no. They may touch a forbidden door.
Yeah.
But then after that, it's like, what is the end game? And we asked about it. He was like, oh, well, we wouldn't tell you the end game now on a podcast. And it's like, I don't know if there is an end game.
Right. Well, a lot of this isn't built for end games. It's built for a wrestler
Stop and
again in a
starts.
couple of
Yeah.
months. Yeah, it's how pro wrestling works. I don't know. I want to see. I like to see this match. I like to see Dragunov Dijak. I think that's going to be hard.
No, I think they missed the boat on Braun. They should have had him come up to the main roster by now.
After he lost at WrestleMania weekend,
He lost all his steam.
Yeah.
I could see that. No, I assumed one of them was going to be going up, and if Carmelo won, it would have been Braun. But I don't know. Them. Probably to Drip's point, I don't know if they didn't have really seemed like they had anybody else lined up after Braun for Carmelo, so they had to run it back. The matches are good. They're good matches, so it's not like it's a total loss, but at a certain point, somebody's got to do something for somebody.
Well, that and a lot
that-
of the people that Triple H has brought up already haven't really panned out, or they're like waiting to give him stuff to do. Like Johnny Gargano has been a big wet fart. Like he
needs to be. Some people are. I've said this a lot of times. Some people are just NXT lifers. And that's okay.
I guess so.
It's okay.
I don't think I don't think that was funny the way you said that.
okay.
I don't think Braun Breaker is ready.
For the
In
main
my
roster,
opinion.
He might not be.
he's not.
He might not be.
I don't think this
mature
iteration
yet.
of him. I don't think this iteration of him works up top. I think he needs to be Rex Steiner.
Well, that would have been the best plan.
But
They
then,
ain't ready for
Them
that.
be Rex Steiner.
but
they're-
then,
they don't-
WrestleMania weekend happened, and
I don't know. He's got to get dirtier. I think they've not really fleshed
That's
out.
what he's doing now, though. That's
That-
they are
he-
trying to turn him into that. Because like Mimi had said this a couple months ago. He just seems boring and like
They haven't done
basically
anything.
He's an unstoppable babyface champ who just runs through guys and like
You are
that's
part
it,
of the
like, what-
Steiner family. Have him cut promos.
But how much of that? Like he's not. Like they don't have enough of a good tag team division with him in it for him to eat off of their accolades, and they're not good. If you're not Cody, but my thing is, if you're not Cody Rhodes and can talk a story about your daddy with the belt, Braun's not going to be able to cut that same promo about his daddies and whatnot. Like they were champions, so they could do that. But as a singles competitor in 2023, I don't know if the crowd's going to give a shit.
can he get away with Scott Steiner esque?
Big Papa Pump.
Well, that's the thing. Like the
Big
worst
bad
case for
booty
him
daddy.
was that he's the son of the other brother because the easiest thing they could do is like give him the chainmail, tell him to dye his hair, and be the new Big Papa Pump and just be too much of a reboot cliche. But like he's trying to get that. He's trying to have that edge now, like a Scott Steiner with with his attitude and just attacking everyone. But he's still.
I mean, he sounds and looks exactly like them. Like
yeah.
And if that nigga would have sat in the middle of my barbershop, somebody would have poked that nigga with a knife.
Yeah, there was a lot going on. So what you do is you pull a Dominic Mysterio, and it's like he got 23andMe, is confused about his heritage, who his parents are. So he has to have a battle to figure out who his daddy is between Rick and Scott Steiner, and then you make him Scott Steiner's son, kayfabe,
yeah.
and then
Just say-
give him the
it'll
Billy
laugh.
Graham, have him dye his hair, wear some glasses, do the pose and some tie-dye. Yeah. Tie-dye singlet. Let's go.
I don't know if I would lean into it that much.
I know, but you got to do something.
You got no. You got to be subtle with it, and you have to update it. And I think the subtlety is the update, right? So I think you update them, and then you give them onk.
6 months. Big Papa Pump and Braun Breaker for the rest of the year.
But he was already doing the stuff his dad was doing. Again, he comes out doing the barking and like the singlets are kind of the
Yeah, he
same
just
with
beat
that
his
funky
daddy. He
patterns.
just beat his
Like,
father. Let him beat his daddy up.
Yeah.
If he dyed his hair and wore the chain, well, yeah, I'm not saying be Big Papa Pump, but I'm saying maybe if Ron Ryan, my man Ron, is correct, if Braun needs 6 more months, give him this time to develop. I don't care what it is. As long as it's something that it's not, I'm the son of a Steiner and I run through people. Give him flesh out the character. So by the time the Royal Rumble comes up, you got a reason to throw him in that match and then possibly throw him on the main. Like, it's not difficult. You just got to figure out the right track, right?
I guess so, but
I wouldn't make Braun the second coming of Scott. Again, whatever you want to do.
I'm not saying they should do that. But that's
Not the
thing where, like,
second
what
coming, but maybe the update.
I'm also
Yeah.
not I'm not hearing a lot of suggestions either. Like, I mean, at this point, people see Braun as just a big dude, and that's it.
What's Kevin?
Just like a
Sullivan
me
doing?
head.
What's Kevin Sullivan doing?
It's funny. What is Kevin Sullivan?
worshiping the devil. What do you mean?
What's them? What's the college niggas? The nigga that wrestled
The Varsity Club?
Varsity Club.
No. The college niggas that's there now. The nigga.
Oh, the NIL, the NIL program.
No, the nigga that
Oh,
wrestled
Creed
in-
Brothers or Gable
with the-
Stevenson?
the Creed brothers. I guess with the college sweaters and all that,
Oh, put him with them. You saying
and then run back to Varsity Club. Like, you know what I mean?
they just
I was kind of thinking about having be
Yeah,
like
part of that?
like collegiate athlete kind of gimmick.
Wasn't he a part of that crew?
No, he wasn't a part of that
No.
line. No.
He was always by himself.
Chase U. Yeah,
Yeah,
the Chase
they-
U is
yeah.
what I'm talking about.
Chase.
Oh, the Chase U. Oh, well, that's
Chase U.
so they need a mouthpiece though, because that's the other thing. Because he's not a
Kevin Sullivan.
or somebody. Yeah,
What I want you guys.
Well, no,
to
have him-
understand-
Well, no, have Braun be the mouthpiece. Like, have him talk. He's got to work out his promo skills.
Oh, he will. If he's the mouthpiece, he will need to work out his promo skills because
I don't like
it's-
calling a man a mouthpiece. And just,
it's facts. It's facts. They don't. He ain't managing. He too big to manage. Alpha Academy. You could do a lot with Braun Breaker. I just think they got to stick. They got to find a track that makes sense and go with it.
I like the Alpha Academy idea.
Him with
Yeah.
Chad Gable. You would.
But then they're like too silly for him.
Yeah,
be
that's my.
serious.
No,
I,
but
that-
I
that
don't
would
see.
be
I can
a-
see them doing a silly. Like he's the big tough heavy, and they're the silly lackeys.
but he already got a big tough heavy.
Yeah.
yeah, you might as well just
Yeah.
get rid of Otis.
Well, what are you doing over there, Braun?
Otis.
Yeah.
My man Otis. I don't know. That's. I guess that's NXT Battleground.
I'm not watching it.
It shows how excited everyone. I guess that's the next.
I'm definitely not watching that one.
I know if it's coming on at the same time as Double or Nothing and Succession,
I'm definitely watching Double or Nothing.
I gotta make a concession at some point. But I imagine a lot of people will be watching Double or Nothing.
The Double or Nothing card looks pretty decent.
Let me pull that up right quick.
Yeah, I got it right here.
Double or Nothing
Tougher heavy is funny.
in Nevada. Damn, it's only 9 matches on. They're not adding anything else.
They
As of
probably-
right now,
Good.
I should say.
they
As
got,
of
We'll
they
right
got a
now.
whole show on Friday.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
said we'll see what happens on Friday. Double or Nothing.
I wish
On
we
last
could have
night's show,
Mav
they
here,
said
so
this
Mav
week.
could tell us about what his man Tony Khan was going to do.
He got all the plans,
Yeah.
all the details.
Man,
Mav, come on, hop in.
The biggest match, I guess, is it's the 4 Pillars match.
Pillars. Yeah, of course.
I don't know about these 4 pillars, guys. I don't know.
Yeah,
well,
I'm not-
I mean, I got a feeling that your man is turning back. What's the Panda Boy? I always know him as the
Panda Boy.
Panda.
Oh, Sammy.
Yeah, I always know him as the Panda Boy because of the first night. But yeah, I think he's, you know what I mean? Panda.
Panda. The
I
panda.
got holes in the
Phillies
locker
and,
room. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no. I think he's gonna end up turning back because it's all of them jumped on him the other night
Yeah.
Max. So yeah, he gonna probably turn back and help Max win.
Yeah, I'm assuming Max walks out. I think the odds
Yeah.
makers also have Max.
Yeah.
I'm
walking
gonna be
out.
honest. Nobody else in that match should be sniffing a world title.
No.
Nobody.
Nah,
So-
That's
Darby Allin
the
can.
thing. Like, no, I don't want Darby Allin.
Wait, drip. Because you're the AEW. Let me ask you a question. They've been building this, they've been building the 4 pillars for a bit. We've talked about it on White Noise, but specifically this match over the last couple of months, it's been segment after segment, sometimes 3-4 guys in the ring talking, jaw jacking back and forth, matches, whatever. Do you think that this program has built any of those 4 pillars up more than they were before it started?
Only a little bit in terms of each one. Like Jack Perry, this has been trying to get him more mic skills, but he still struggles with that. This Wednesday, he cut the best promo he could and has.
It's better.
But we all still know he's just great in the ring, and that's kind of his ceiling at this point. I don't know how long it'll take for him to develop mic skills. And he says it himself that he knows he's not the best talker and he struggles with it. Samuel Guevara at this, he'll always be a heat magnet that they try to force to be a baby face, and it just doesn't work because at some point you're like, fuck this guy. And Darby Allin has shown he can be a face of this company. But he can be a face of this company. He has the kids in the audience dressing as him. He does the stuff outside that, even though it's niche skateboarding stuntman stuff, it still is an appeal that they're trying to appeal that's outside of wrestling. And this is the guy who's the skateboarder but also wrestles. And he's the only one who's defended a title regularly besides, Samuel Guevara and
I don't know. It feels like they're splitting the load 4 ways, and because they're splitting it, then nobody gets the big load because they're all splitting it. So calm down. It's not what I meant.
I feel like Shaq right now.
That's the first time I've ever heard Vince say, "Hey, chill out." hey, guys, calm down. Calm down.
I know you're right. You're right. It's like that NBA on TNT or Chuck. It's like when you're rubbing their bodies.
No, because you get in there with a guy and you're banging.
Yeah, you're banging and banging.
And he's banging the whole night. And then Ernie's like,
wrong with you?
No,
Something's wrong with you. Something's seriously wrong.
But seriously, you put all 4 of these guys in the program and they're not all ready and they're not all white hot,
right,
and you're trying to elevate them, then no one gets elevated. If you just had Jungle Boy versus MJF,
right,
you could weave a whole story about how it goes back to the first pay-per-view and we fought each other and this and that, and you could pull on there. You have 4 years of history now,
right? You
could pull on that and make something out of it.
But
instead, now you're
saying I beat all 3 of you one by one, and that's the thing. Now what happens when he has to face all of them at the same time, and then each one has faced each other as well.
But also,
this is a good. Rock asked a great question though. Are the 4 pillars even the top 10 most important people?
This is exactly what I wanted to bring up because
only one of them.
Because you bring up the idea of the 4 pillars, and you've told people for years that these are the 4 pillars of your company. So if you hire someone or someone comes along that's hotter than those 4 pillars, does that person become one of the pillars? What does that say about your 4 pillars now?
They ain't sturdy.
You sign people better than your originals. I mean, that's really what the answer is. I mean, listen, they didn't use Jungle Jack, Perry, whatever, Jungle Boy. All right, yo, you gave this nigga the dumbest everything. Yeah, he's too gimmicky to get over in 2023 as that. And they're easing up on it, but I think they need to go full stop.
They may have already done too much damage.
Nah, I think he's salvageable still.
Right.
But none of the Jungle, he needs to either be serious or something. He can wrestle. But see, I think that's that's kind of always been the problem over there, is that they assume that the wrestling will be enough.
He can wrestle.
Not it being enough to compensate for lack of
everything else,
deep story, or deep reasons to care.
Don't worry, he can wrestle.
Right, I don't know why I care about Perry. or Crash Dummy, yo. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I hate the other two guys,
Right.
and that's easy. The hate is easy, but the baby faces here, just I don't care.
Yeah, like Darby's not Jeff Hardy. I don't think he's gonna get this like huge groundswell of
Correct
support enough to sustain like a world championship. And I know he's got Sting behind him, but I feel like every time Sting comes out, I'm just like,
Ooh, look,
oh,
Sting.
cool. I'm more interested in what Sting's got to,
Right.
gonna happen.
Right. Each pillar should have been given a vet the support. Well, this is the thing with vets because
That's what
did.
they're. Yeah.
That was the whole promo they cut.
no, but when AEW because I the vet that they pulled out in another match on Dynamite was Sabu for the Adam Cole Chris Jericho unsanctioned match, which I mean I know that Chris Jericho and Sabu wrestled in ECW, but Chris Jericho and that wasn't like Sabu and Taz had a bigger feud than Chris Jericho and Sabu. Like I don't want to say it looked like you grasping at straws, but Sabu is not somebody that I'm really like, oh shit.
It feels like it kind of came out of nowhere, and I'm sure. I'm sure the AEW fans are going to be like, well, it didn't really come out of nowhere because if you know your history between these guys, okay, fine.
I was there.
But you're,
I don't know.
You're bringing him in at like such the last minute that it feels like an audible.
Yeah,
if he was here, if Sabu was here for the last month,
right,
different story.
What's the history?
I think it's a different story.
Well, I'm actually going to pull it up now because
ECW matches.
Yeah, the idea is that Chris Jericho
basically having an ECW match. The whole point is they're having
Chris
an unsanctioned
Jericho
match, like,
and
this is
Adam
extreme.
Cole are having an unsanctioned match. They motherfucker. Chris Jericho and Sabu wrestled one time. You fucking asshole.
Technically history.
I feel like a piece of shit. I feel like a piece of shit. But when I'm looking, I'm like, why the fuck is Sabu the one coming out there? I get it, but they had one match and he's supposed to be is this match going to get this crazy where you need a Sabu? Mimi, you didn't watch. I don't know if you was watching ECW. Sabu had a match with Terry Funk where they had barbed wire as the ropes, and Sabu cut his bicep. But he couldn't stop the match. It was bleeding and shit. So he took the duct tape, right? And he wrapped it around his arm and said, all right, let's finish this match. I don't think this unsanctioned match is going to get to, my muscles falling off territory to where Sabu needs to be the guy out there.
No, the best thing about that match is going to be Taz on the announce when they were...
He was already like, I got a lot of history with that guy.
I got a lot of history with this guy, Cole. He's showing ham hocks right now.
He's like, suicidal, homicidal. He's like, oh my gosh, no, not him. So, and that to me, there's no way there's gonna be.
You mean he's like, how long you been out? Like,
you welcome home, convict. But no, you know what I mean. There's no. I just don't have any. I don't have any expectation for Sabu in the ring as much as he's done to himself over the years. Like, I don't know, champ.
He walked down to the ring in a whole white suit. He probably going to have some type of.
And he definitely had $40 in his pocket. It's now gone.
This is the history. I mean, I wish I was bullshitting, but I mean that's the history.
Wow.
That's it right there.
Right. That's right. Because Jericho, you've never beaten me.
This is the one man that's got my number. 1996.
Whoa, who's batting 1,000 against Jericho?
Yeah. February.
Jericho.
Hey, my nigga Jericho.
And that was probably a house show. I don't even know if that would have been on TV. The Lulu Temple.
Half the audience wasn't even alive then.
How about that?
Right.
Half the audience wasn't alive. I was reading fucking X-Force. Like,
I was in the streets.
Mimi was in the streets.
That's an X-Force. I was definitely home reading X-Force.
I was at Grant's Tomb.
Remember the 5 million X-Men spinoffs that they tried around that time?
I was all
in it. Yeah,
I was all aboard.
The lesser known Malcolm X-Men. There was a bunch of Muslims
My mom.
I love it. I love the drip. Can I laugh? Should I laugh? We turn away from the camera.
When we saw Malcolm X, the movie,
you know they mean
We
business.
didn't land at the gifted school for children.
When the bow tie starts spinning, or
Malcolm put his hand up, and they all went in formation.
Uh-huh.
And he did this,
bow tie.
and they walked my mom. My mom said, "We saw the Muslims do that back in the day in Trenton.
The Muslims.
The Muslims did that back in the day in Trenton.
That your Edith Bunker way.
That's how they. That's when you in the hood. That's how you talk about the Muslims.
All right.
Hey, you Archie, the fancy colored guys around here.
They all had the bow ties.
Guys with the bow ties around.
You put the hand up, and then they walk down the street. Yeah, it was organized.
They get the special voice, and you hear the honorable Elijah Muhammad, and then like they kitty claw, their bow ties turn from black to kitty claw and start spinning. You know what I'm saying? That's when you know when their powers are activated. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Yeah, the Muslims are at the door. I told you to stop watching that Dr. Umar. Hey, James just had some nice things to say about the neighborhood, Archie.
Meanwhile, he's out there.
He's beat the guy next door up. I'm gonna fry some bacon just to be sure.
I saw Dr. Umar at the mall buying a cell phone in Cherry Hill.
Oh. He was with bacon.
Jesus Christ. Well, I guess there's no other way. It's a Night of Champions. That's Saturday, huh? That's Saturday at
yeah, that's a thing.
On at 1 o'clock. This is low key like the big deal.
Yeah, 1 o'clock on the cock. Let's do it.
Remember when he said chill out about 25 minutes ago?
How about that? Hey, calm down.
Hey, it's called. Hey, I'm just saying it's what the service is called.
No.
Sami Zayn was out there.
Yeah,
he was in Mecca.
He was practicing for the Malcolm X man.
You know what kills me about Sami Zayn? He wouldn't go there for nothing, and now all of a sudden,
he wasn't allowed.
Help me understand.
He wasn't allowed.
Yeah, they have a relationship now.
They had overturned the rules of Syrians. Yeah, that's the whole reason. Like if you read in the last 3 to 4 months, they changed the rules regarding Syrians entering the country and all that.
And to be fair, the crowds were chanting for Sammy last time.
The last time Roman had to make a comment during the press conference, Sammy's on timeout or whatever. I forget.
Yeah, you don't deserve. Yeah, he's like, oh, Sammy's in timeout.
No, but
still in the grand scheme, this is still part of Saudi's sports washing to earn goodwill with everyone. But again, they're doing the right things in terms of saying the right things, making the right laws.
You do things, but you do things enough times, people forget it. It fades into the background.
I mean, I think that was the thing.
Kevin Owens was the one boycotting it because Sammy couldn't go, and that's the only reason they're having this match is because since Sammy said he would go, now that he was allowed, he was like, "Well, I'll go with him." Then
why Sammy doesn't wrestle? Well, let's just get the full scope. Why Sammy doesn't wrestle at those shows? He's never wrestled there since they've been. It's been 5 years. This will be the first time he's wrestled.
It's been 5 years.
Yeah, April 2018. At least this is what the sports.
That was after that Mania. It was after Mania 34.
That's
when they
true.
started doing this.
That's wild.
All right, so
5 years. God, we're all gonna die.
Sami Zayn is his ethnic background ties back to Syria. Both of his parents are Syrian immigrants. They said that WWE pulled Zayn from the Super Showdown because of his Syrian ethnicity as a way to respect the local culture in Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia and Syria are Sunni Muslim majority countries, but they don't see eye to eye. They've been beefing since the Syrian civil war. Apparently, the Saudi government is known to have funded rebels looking to oust a Syrian president. It looked like they've been beefing back and forth. So for the WWE, I guess in a sign of goodwill to the people they were dealing with in Saudi Arabia. They said, Sami Zayn, chill out. So that's why Kevin Owens would be boycotting to say, hey, I'm supporting my boy. Bryan Danielson was another one who was outspoken about not wanting to rock with the going to Saudi Arabia. But
Would
Would
you
you go back?
And it was like
If that were you, would you go back? Would you go after
if
everything?
if I was in Sami Zayn's position, would I go to Saudi Arabia?
Yeah,
I would not.
right. I would not either. And
Yeah.
that's what I was trying to say on Turnbuckle Talk.
Right. Well, because I mean that's if you there's some people that don't feel any type of allegiance to their ethnicity. There are people like that at all. So, and I can understand if you don't feel that, but for someone who does, I don't know. I don't want to speak.
I can't speak for Sammy.
Exactly.
Y'all remember that Chris Rock joke about boycotting Rihanna's panties?
What? Explain.
I don't, but I'm here for it.
He was talking about Jada and them or boycotting because she wasn't some whack joints they wasn't nominated for or whatever. And
right.
Like they was boycotting. He was like, that's like me boycotting Rihanna's panties. I wasn't gonna be invited anyway. The first time Sammy was there, his position in the company, or the first time that they were there, and he was like, they were like, he's not going. His position in the company was, far and away different from where he is on the card and the esteem that's held, you know what I'm saying, for him company wide now. Where he is on the card, him being around the main event at the end of each show now, it's a different job, man. It's easy as a whatever. What's your first rank in the army or whatever? It's easy for one of them niggas to be like well,
private, I'm
gonna just call out. You know what I'm saying? It's easy for a private to call out than a major.
Right. No, and I wondered, there was probably a conversation that Sammy both had to have with his family, himself, and everything before making that trip. But he made the trip again. I'm scrolling through Instagram and seeing him over there doing this thing with his people. It was an amazing image. But yeah, I was shocked to see it. I was definitely shocked to see it.
Yeah.
But I don't blame him either. I don't think it's also hypocritical of him to say I'm boycotting even when he couldn't go. But like, he's now, again, they're open-minded, at least to this extent, whether it's for publicity or not. So now he has the opportunity and he can make the most of it. Because again, based off his heritage, this means a lot coming over there. And
think about how it's changed for women. It went from not even having women on the card to now having multiple. There's times where there's multiple women's matches. So maybe it's again, 5 years is 5 years. Time is time. And you can't speak for Sami Zayn, but you have to wonder if he's noticed a lightening of things on both ends and things are kind of changing in the world. Who knows? And also it don't hurt that he's one half of the undisputed tag champions facing the undisputed, universal champion in the tag team match. I don't know if that'll be the main event. It feels like it could be the main event of the show.
Hey, speaking of the titles and the belt, did you hear that AJ Styles quote this week?
Yeah, I do.
No.
Yes.
Where he was just like, oh no, this new belt that they could, it's a secondary belt.
Yeah. I think he said, how could I not look at it he said, if Roman is a champion of Raw and SmackDown, how can I not look at this as a secondary world title?
Yeah.
Is he wrong?
No, I don't think he's wrong. I think WWE's worked themselves into a weird conundrum here.
They couldn't take the titles off of Roman without him losing.
That's our fault, though. It's our fault.
How?
If the people aren't responding to it like they would, I don't think they would keep doing it.
Well, no, storylines have been good before, and they've ended them way sooner than this one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not during a pandemic, though. I think this is a unique situation.
Yeah, this is definitely unique.
Well, this
is
but
there was a
here's the
getting
number
off
one guy. Let's get the most.
There was a getting off point.
Yeah,
there was a getting off point, and then it went left.
Who would have been the getting off point?
Cody Rhodes.
Some people would say Sami
No,
Zayn.
I think, yeah,
And I don't think-
Sami Zayn.
I don't
was
think it would
Sami
have been
Zayn.
Sammy.
I'm just saying.
No,
that-
not to take it off of him, but I think Sammy was, when they introduced Sammy into the bloodline, that could have been an opportunity for them to pivot out of the bloodline into something else. But I don't think that they anticipated this reception.
Well, they
It's
could have had the fall of the bloodline starting right now, which I guess they are kind of doing still.
Yeah.
But they
Yeah.
could have had it start with Cody Rhodes getting the belts off of Roman. Like, clearly this feud has peaked between Elimination Chamber and WrestleMania. That's like the height of all of this. Like, you are not going to find hotter crowds. And Backlash. I would say
Right.
the run from Elimination Chamber through Backlash is something that we've, like,
You're not getting that
never
anytime
seen.
soon,
You're not
yeah.
getting it. Yeah, you're not getting it anytime soon, unless they're just like they really got an ace up their sleeve that we don't know about.
Facts.
But barring that, yeah, I don't know what you. It feels like, because what could they possibly do
That's right.
when they finally take the belts off Roman? That is going to be, or is it just going to be circumvented altogether, and something's going to happen where he's got to abdicate the belts?
Nah, that's sucking. That's
They
sucking.
can't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That would
want
suck.
Yes.
I
They've
wouldn't
done it
want that.
before. Remember when
Yeah,
Eric
of course.
Rowan had that box with the animal, and it
No,
took
but
him
it's
forever
like,
to
remember
reveal
when-
the animal, and then it was
No,
just like
that's
some
not-
robot
that's not
rat?
even the same. That's not even the same thing. Like, that's when Keith
Remember
Lee
when they
was-
had the
was a
egg
big
and they said,
spider,
"Oh,
yeah.
what the fuck's in the egg?" And then it was a whole
It was-
fucking turkey man. They're putting a toy out for it soon. I mean, this WWE has done things where they've extended a storyline past its point, and then they just say, "Fuck it, let's just make somebody lose." Bo Dallas is no longer undefeated. It just happens.
Right.
You got to be prepared for it.
Hey, y'all know Curtis Axel still hasn't been eliminated from these.
I'm saying, like,
It's
WWE is notorious
Bring it up
for this.
tomorrow. Yeah,
It's unfortunate. It would be unfortunate for this storyline to end in.
Imagine Michael McGillicuddy comes back, and he's just like, "I've never been eliminated."
Yeah, it was. I'm sorry, it wasn't a robot rat. It was a robot spider. It was horrendously underwhelming compared to how they built it up.
Robot
I hope
Rat
that's
was like the arch enemy of the sewer sharks or something.
yeah, the rat. The fake rat was a possum that Bad News Brown threw into a garbage can back in the day. I would hope that they've got something for Roman when it's time for him to get off the mountain. Maybe a solo. I don't know how long it's going to take, but he better not just be handing over the titles.
No, that would be awful.
No.
That
That'd be
would
terrible.
neuter everything.
Everything. All right. We got to get to the show. We got to get some predictions. Now, Vin, if you want to drop your predictions, you can, but I don't think you're actually up for a title.
Okay,
Yeah, no, this is non-title.
it's a non-title event.
Family only. Math is currently the champion. Math sent in his picks. But
What
he's
happened
not-
to? Weren't you picking people from the chat every
Those are for
That's our big
the big four.
for the big? Okay,
So next one will be SummerSlam. We'll
Okay.
see who that'll be. But yeah, this is a Night of Champions this Saturday, 1 p.m. I believe on Peacock is the start time. Drip. What's the first match?
All right, we're started off with Becky Lynch versus Trish Stratus, and Math has Becky Lynch.
man, Trish is shocked that she's in this match.
These are I don't
Hey,
know
what?
about-
What are these photoshops?
Why does Trish look like she's up for a CMA right here?
Yeah, facts. It
Yeah.
actually doesn't like a
They
CM.
both-
And why
they
is
both
Becky?
look-
Why are
they-
Becky's
yeah.
eyes looking in different directions? What is going on? Here?
No, they
Oh
both
my
look like they're up
gosh.
for a CMA.
Yo, she look. Y'all eyes cocked like a pistol.
It look crazy.
This is
Um,
like a big time studio movie of Reba McEntire and Faith Hill. That's
Yeah, what is this Hallmark Tubi movie?
Right.
That's not enough black people for a two.
That's facts. This
Alright.
is
That's-
the Tubi
it's
movie.
a freebie movie.
Tubi Friday at 8, Night of Champions. Sorry. I'm going with Becky Lynch.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah, I'm
Becky.
going with Becky Lynch.
Becky.
Damn.
I'll
Big time
go with Becky
Bex.
Lynch as well. So we
All right.
are all on Becky Lynch. All right. So we
Dang.
have next up Rhea Ripley defending the SmackDown Women's Championship against Natalia.
What are these photoshops? What the fuck is this?
Rhea's like,
Look
it's
at
stinky,
Natalia.
isn't it? Yeah, I don't
What
know.
is this face, Natalia?
Natalia looked like she like
Awful.
2 frames from like an anamorphic cat. Like she going to turn,
Yeah.
like she about to turn into the. You know,
She's like
That
a
was-
she's like a cookie that like you took out of the oven a little too soon.
Wait, did
Her
they
gimmick
develop
was
this
the
match?
cat ears, remember?
No, she actually was. She's a big cat lady. Did they just
Maybe
book
she's
this?
trying to become one.
When did they book this match? Like, where did this come from?
It was so random. It just popped up
2
in
weeks
promos.
Yeah.
It's so bizarre. It's so bizarre.
No, did
Whatever.
she beat up
Rhea's
someone?
winning. There's no.
Exactly, Rhea.
Yeah, we are definitely talking about this way too long. It's definitely real.
It's real. It'll be a good match.
And
I
I,
think
love Natty. Like Natty,
Natty
I
will
think
give her a
it
good match.
Gets underused a lot
Yeah.
of times.
Yeah,
but-
Natty will give her a good match, but definitely Rhea.
Yeah.
I have Rhea as well, and so does Matt. So that's another.
Mhm.
Everyone has the
Jesus.
same answer all across the board.
Here we go. Here we go.
All right,
What's next?
we'll go with here's another. Gunter versus Mustafa Ali for the Intercontinental Championship.
I never won where it's like I think Gunther's walking away with this.
Damn.
Damn,
Yeah,
Gunther's gonna kill Emilio.
That's very funny.
That's crazy. He does
Gunther.
look like
Very,
him,
very
doesn't
funny.
he?
Gunther.
Yo,
Luxurious
y'all remember the
hair.
bad guy from the bad guy from the Fifth Element, not the dude that was talking to the
Yeah.
Gary Orton?
his hair. Like, look at
It's the hair.
Yeah, look at he got
Yeah, it's the
thing-
hair.
He had that plastic thing on there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It was
it's,
just
it's
like
the hair.
Walter.
No, yeah, that. Hold on.
Walter. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is his hair? Like, I understand he got a part, but then there's no hair on the other side.
It's no hair on the other side. That's
Yeah,
just.
and then, you know what I mean?
Yeah. What's
then
this? I'm blanking on the
Mustafa-
actor. The guy.
It's,
it's going Gary Oldman.
Yes,
Gary
Gary
Oldman,
Oldman.
yeah.
I'm trying to find a good
is
image
this,
of
is
it.
this guy is Mustafa Ali doing the squinty
Ooh.
He's doing blue. What is it?
blue steel?
Blue
Yeah.
steel. I almost said blue velvet. That's a whole different. That's what he
What'd you
puts
say?
on a jacket.
You said, is that me?
Yeah. No, because I can't hear. I can't hear. Fam.
Oh,
He
I was
sounded
saying a
strange.
lot too. I was saying a lot.
He was saying a lot.
I was talking
There
about
you
people.
go.
I was going
He
crazy.
was saying hella shit.
Yeah, I cussed.
He cussed. He said F.
He said the F word. Then he said the B word.
He said this J word.
Stick
Yeah,
it, stick
he
it
said
down
the
your
J.
mouth.
I can't.
Stick it down your mouth. I got
Sit
Gunther.
on it. Yeah.
Sit on. Hey,
Hey,
Sit on it.
Up your nose with a rubber hose.
that's gross.
You know what I
That's
mean?
gross. Hey, sit on it.
And spin.
I got Gunther.
Yeah, no, they would say that in Happy Days. Imagine like what
Yeah.
that actually means.
Yeah, the IC champion.
Sit on it.
Math has Gunter as well, so that's
Gunther.
Gunter for everyone.
Damn.
All right. Next up, we got
You got
Cody
Gunther.
Rhodes.
Amy, you took
versus-
Gunther?
Gunta.
Gunther.
I took Walter.
Vita.
What's next strip?
We got Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar.
Fuck, this is gonna fuck it all up.
This is it.
I know, like I want to say Cody, but
This is gonna fuck everything up.
This is gonna
got
ruin
Brock Lesnar. Matt and I have Brock Lesnar.
why is their eye line lighter than the rest of their face?
That's a good question. Wait, y'all got Brock
Maybe they were
Lesnar?
wearing sunglasses outside.
Y'all got Brock Lesnar for real?
No, I mean, gun to my head, I'm picking Cody.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take. Give me.
I'm not excited about it because I feel like they could pull the rug out.
Yeah, give me Code Lander.
What happened the last match? Cody lost the last
won-
match?
No, Cody
No,
won.
Cody
with the,
won.
with the
Won.
Kimura pin. Like he had
Yeah.
reversed the Kimura.
This was the end of Raw?
Mhm. I missed that part. I turned it off.
I gotta run it back.
Hey, shout out! I heard Homelander might be in the next Mortal Kombat.
Yeah,
No, Carl Urban, Billy Butcherly.
I heard it was Homelander.
I heard it was Homelander.
And what was the other nigga? It was another nigga from a good show.
Homelander versus Doomsday is crazy.
that new Mortal Kombat looks good,
Why is
Mortal
Cody
Kombat
hurt?
1 apparently.
Why
Yeah.
is Cody hurt again? That's a great question.
and we're getting a new Street Fighter. Come on,
And more importantly,
And a new Tekken.
a new Tekken.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I got
Fighting game fans is eating, nigga.
Cody Rhodes.
Yep, I'm taking Cold Lander myself.
Let's do a live action. Get some Hihachi in wrestling.
Did you
match.
did you choose Mimi?
No,
Who you got?
I got Brock Lesnar murdering
Codeland Rhodes.
Code Land Road.
Codith Rhodesian.
Mountain Dew Code Roads.
Put him
Mountain Dew.
under the rock.
Pitch Black Cody Rhodes. All right, what's next, Strip?
Oh, Peacemaker and Omni Man.
Omni-Man. Okay.
Oh, you mean the actual Mortal Kombat? I thought you meant them. We got Bianca Belair versus Asuka for the Raw Women's Championship.
Shit,
You know what?
What?
I want Asuka to win.
shit. The way they
Is
was
it for the championship belt?
yes, it's a Raw Women's
Yes.
Championship match. Yeah, the way they were cheering for not Bianca at the last Saudi show, I bet
think
the
it's
crowd
a
wants
different
Asuka to win too.
I think it's a
Yeah.
different crowd. Bianca.
I think it's a toss-up. I could totally see them
That's not
get, because remember, Asuka lost last time, so it's like,
She
are they
did
going to have
lose.
her beat Asuka twice?
I'm going with
They've
Bianca
done it
Belair.
before. They've done it
Bianca-
before.
They have
Bianca-
done it before.
See how many times Bianca beat Bailey ass.
I was about to say, and it started in Saudi, basically.
Yeah,
I got Bianca.
I got Bianca.
Nah, I got Juggalo Asuka.
Juggalo Asuka's funny.
Yeah.
Juggalos!
Math has
Whoop,
Bianca
whoop,
as well.
Can I play a superhuman video? Would that get me?
Yes.
It's a superhuman show. We're gonna jump through printer cables and Legos and
Real quick,
knives.
fam, who did you have?
Oh, I got Bianca.
Okay.
Going for juggalos and juggalettes.
All right. So now we
Whoop,
got,
whoop.
Yeah, pour some Fago out for
Fuck this shit.
we got
Boston winning
Seth
again?
Rollins versus AJ Styles for the inaugural World Heavyweight Championship.
God, these photoshops are.
They need some- I don't think they've done new photo shoots or something. I got Seth Rollins.
This is like you see like what people are doing now, where they take an old image and run it through like an AI HD filter.
Facts.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
what
this
this
is-
is.
Yeah,
Math
this
has
is
Seth Rollins.
This looks like
so,
as the world turned, beginning credits. Like,
Days of Our Lives. Like,
these are the Knights of our champions.
oh, breaking
Rollins.
sports news.
take
What?
Boston dominates Miami 110-97.
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
Wait, so it's gonna be that forces another game?
Forces another game.
Going back to Miami.
Are they going to be the first team to ever come back down 3 zip?
No.
No. No.
9.
Did everybody else give their picks
I
for
don't
this
know.
one?
Yeah, I'm
dirt sheets
going-
the dirt sheets are telling me otherwise.
About what?
I know
this?
they're saying AJ's going to win, but
They're saying
I
that
want it to be
Boston's going to
Seth.
win.
Oh, they're saying Boston's going to
Dirt sheet just telling me that Boston's gonna win.
Is Meltzer predicting basketball games now?
Please.
I would love to hear Meltzer predict basketball.
He barely watched them. So let me shut up. Let me shut up. Piece of Mike Sempervive.
Ah,
Did everybody give their picks?
going
I need Fam and Mimi because Cal,
What did you
Matt,
say?
and I.
What did you say, Vin?
I'm going Steph.
Those promos were a little
Whose
No.
promos? Seth's promos?
recently. They're
People like
very but they're very Roman-esque. Like, you know.
Yeah. He trying as AJ Styles would say, he's trying to be a good secondary champion.
Yeah.
Damn. You got Mimi.
I am gonna say Seth Rollins.
Mike
Yeah.
Sempervive. I came in at the wrong time, didn't I? Nah, Mike, you came at the exact right time.
Yeah.
The exact right time.
He heard his name and was like, huh?
Facts.
like Candyman.
Yeah,
Oh.
threw up the simp signal, and there he comes.
He heard his name and then he heard. Did you choose, fam?
Yeah, AJ.
AJ. All right.
All right, so
I like this. I like
and our
this.
main event for the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championships, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus the Bloodline, but it's Solo Sikoa and
So,
Roman Reigns.
do you think they are actually going to
Yes.
put both tagged 4 belts,
Yes.
4 physical belts,
Yep.
add it to Roman Reigns' 2 championships?
Yeah.
This man is going to be draped in
Paul
Yeah.
Heyman's,
turn I
Paul
admit we
Heyman's
haven't
going to
seen
be
coming.
dragging ass on the way to the ring. Yeah.
6
Yes.
belts. We're going to have an image of Roman Reigns carrying 6 belts at one point.
Photoshop. Yeah. It'll just be a bunch of. It'll be all of them on one arm. Like, look at this. You see this photo? Just add 4 more belts. You can have all the.
What's more insane, that or when they did in TNA, the Kurt Angle has all the gold?
Let's go. I'm with it.
Hey,
That's
let
nothing
Roman-
compared to the Super J Cup titles and all that. That
Hey, go back to that
Sasuke
image.
and
This
Liger
one?
and
Go
Dragon
back to that
had.
image, Cal.
Yeah.
Next pay-per-view, just let Roman beat Bianca too.
Put the Raw
I'm gonna be
Women's
honest.
title, the SmackDown
Yeah.
Women's title. Yeah.
Why not at this
Hey,
point? That NXT title,
Free Roman, yeah, basta.
24/7.
Yeah, basta.
Roman gonna own the whole company.
Nigga.
The $1 million belts. Break all the belts out.
Roman Reigns holding the J crown. Yeah, it'll be a wrap. Ultimo Samoan.
Yeah, these niggas is WWE booking is Fast and the Furious at this point.
Ultimo Samoan is amazing. Wait, so who we got?
6 belts.
Six of them things. I'm with it.
You know what? I'm going Roman because these 2 guys, Sammy and Kevin,
There too, baby.
have been winning a lot of their matches. They're winning all of their matches since WrestleMania.
Yep.
I don't see. I mean, I guess you could have Roman lose by Solo taking the pin,
Roman is good,
and that way it's like, okay, Roman has never been pinned yet.
and then give the belts back to the Usos.
I got Roman
Solo
Solo.
ain't going for it.
Who you got, Mimi?
You think that's what Roman's doing? That like he's gonna get the belts and basically
give it back
award
to-
them?
Give it back to his
I'm
man.
done with y'all niggas. Can't take these little funky belts.
Here, see, I did it.
And
Like,
then he
yeah,
gonna
you
tell-
couldn't. I'll do it. You did the Thanos. Like, I'll do it myself.
And then he gonna tell Solo to give it to him, and Lil Doe's gonna be like,
It's been
nah,
melted
man.
down into his. I would love that.
Well, Tristan bring. This is what people
You know,
are saying.
like when Dave Chappelle was holding that money when Stedman called.
The thought has been that the Usos are going
Yeah,
to
over 2.
be
Whatever.
doing. Feel stupid. The Usos are going to be doing some type of distraction during the match.
Could
Mimi,
happen.
did you pick?
Didn't because I'm kind of like listening to you guys go back and forth.
I got
So I can make
Matt
my
and I have
decision.
Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
I like that choice.
Bloodline Records, baby.
I'm going with my heart and not my head. That's why I've not been champ for a while.
All of these men are glistening like honey baked hams.
Vin right
Yo,
now.
them niggas-
All day.
that one like Roman comic that used to be in the funny papers on Sundays, the one that ain't had no jokes. It looked like Bible script on the front of it.
Oh, that was like the whole back page of the Sunday comics.
Yeah, like that terrible. That's what these niggas look like, man.
They look like this week we're gonna learn about John Henry. Like,
Yeah,
That's just,
like-
it's just them. It was always white guys with long hair and beards, honestly.
Yeah.
When they had that little Caesar curly hair with the little thing.
you know what the worst comic was on Sundays. Remember the Spider-Man comic that was like 3 panels, and he would always like be in the middle of doing something, so you never actually like got any action. There was like no story. It was like 3 panels of Spider-Man being like, "Oh, what's that? Gotta go!" Like
next time on Dragon Ball Z.
yeah, exactly.
All
Okay.
the white men in Jesus comics got Chris Sabin here. Anyway, what you about to say, Mimi?
Chris Valiant, yes.
I
Chris
would
Valiant,
say
Like a little Lord Falter.
Sami
over here.
Zayn and what you call it.
Damn, you're going against the tribal chief?
You know what? I feel like some shenanigans is about to happen.
With the Sue Usos?
She's not happy about it, but
We
she
are the
knows it's
people
gonna
who
happen.
can
I respect
do
it. No, I respect it. Well, I guess that's
Fam. No,
About
wait,
that
fam, who
time.
did you have? Just to be clear.
Just be clear, I got the Usos, the new souls.
The new, the new
Oh, if
Usos.
they ever reboot, if they ever do like a 90s
Damn,
Next Generation version
What
of the
about you, Cal?
Usos.
I got the new Usos as well. See, the problem is we've come up with a lot of names for this episode, and Fam will just randomly say the new Usos, and I'm like, that's a really good title for the episode.
Well, what do we got? Let's say them all out of context. Do you have a list?
Yeah, of course. All right, what a herb, Trojan omelet.
Ew.
That may be the name of the episode. Biscuit strudel, steamed beef,
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Ultimo Samoan, and the Nusos. I like Ultimo Samoan.
There
That's
was
a good
another one
visual.
in there. There was another one in there. I can't
EFC's in there as well, but
remember. No. I don't even like that name for my chicken.
there's the one with the omelet. I don't. They talking about
You want the Trojan omelet?
ejaculate.
Ooh.
They talking about ejaculate. My favorite scenes in Curb Your Enthusiasm. Ejaculate.
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 Been getting that ass, Larry.
I can't.
Open it up.
Ejaculate.
Snickers, throw garbage.
That's a classic. Nah, the season of Curb Your Enthusiasm where they had the whole black family living with them is that's like it goes to another level. Anyway,
Yeah.
Sound wild. Sound wild.
it's they were called the Black Family, if I'm not mistaken.
The black.
Yeah, Leon.
Yeah,
N-I-G G-A-R.
They
It
were
was-
so disrespectful.
it was JB Smooth and Vivica Fox, and them. That shit was
Yeah,
amazing.
Oh my
Great
God.
television.
I love that fucking show. Oh,
Great television. Well, I guess that's Night of Champions. No, is there anything else? Damn, was there any other pro wrestling we got to talk about this week? No,
No.
that's it.
nothing.
Is that it?
I can't
Can
think
we
of
talk
it.
about fast food again? Can we circle back around?
No, I mean at this. Actually, hold up. What am I doing? I'm wilding. There we go. Because at this point, we've reached the end of the show. I didn't think we were going to get here. We literally we low key recap we low key previewed 4 pay-per-views.
There you go.
We
Due to
did?
knowledge, we didn't get to every match, but connect the dots. Anyway, it's the point in the show where we need to give some shouts to the Black Rasslers of the week. So Mimi, who's your Black Rassler of the week?
This is a gimme this week.
My black wrestler of the week is gonna be Mercedes Mone.
Wow, I'm shocked.
That's growth, right? Is that growth?
That's that's
I think Hell just froze over.
That's growth.
It's growth.
That is growth.
Growth.
She, she had a tough one right there. So
Yeah, she did.
it's just a little stump, but that's okay. Dust yourself off, but try again. You can get it
Yeah.
off. Try again. Try again. Just get better. Get well.
She'll be good.
We see you soon.
Yeah.
She'll be good. Wow, work. It's not noose. Oh, that's
Ooh.
crazy. It's
No,
more like
don't.
Antoine said, the noose.
Yeah, that's it.
Mike Sempervive. Mike Semp, did you see the Trojan
Tro-
omelet?
Oh,
Huh?
should we play the Trojan omelet for people who came in late?
Later. Brother Fam, you got a Black Rass of the week.
Hey,
You gotta
I'm
check
a-
us out with that word.
I'm gonna go with the homie Andino, man. Shout out to Andino.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I don't know if Brother Math had a Black Rass of the week. Brother Drip,
Yeah.
who you got?
I'm gonna go with Fred Rosser. Shout out to Fred Rosser again. He didn't.
Oh.
That was not a good
Red,
match.
yeah, Red.
There was a funny spot in that match where he kind of kissed Tony Storm, and so if anyone
Yeah.
knows Fred Rosser, like
Right.
he was immune to her charms. But yeah, there was some good moments in that match with him and Juice Robinson. So
Mike Sempervive said he
We're
needs
trying to
5.
turn down these
He
margaritas.
needs
5
5
Three
margaritas.
margaritas.
She's Peace to Sister Cindy. Again, Black Rasslin Patreon tomorrow at some point. Vin, you got Black Rass of the week?
Willow. Gotta be Willow.
Gotta be Willow. Willow's my Black Rass of the week, honestly. We talked about it. We got into it. But yeah, I feel like that win was big.
Yeah.
And I love that it may not have been happening that night, but it happened that night. Shouts to her. Damn, Vin, where can people find you on them social medias?
Well, the big thing I'm plugging this week is if you're from the set to your fam style.
I was gonna let it ride.
Is the Oddball Podcast, because now we're doing I don't know why I'm saying we, it's just me. Doing video episodes.
Oh, that's
so if you're in the sound of my voice, there's one up right now that I uploaded right before this podcast.
Nice.
If you go to YouTube /@Oddball Podcast,
okay.
go subscribe. So youtube.com/@Oddball Podcast. Do that if you're listening right now. If you're watching right now, go do it so you don't forget it later. Doing that, big initial push to get everyone to get subscribed. So subscribe right now. Again, youtube.com/@Oddball Podcast. There's a full episode right there. And I will even throw in, yeah, there we go. You got it.
Yeah,
And I will even throw in an extra topic for this episode, just something that a little crossover from that, because we were talking about condiments before and fast food. Did you see the new Heinz remix machines?
No,
There's
what's that?
What you mean remix?
That's why I was going to ask. Like, are these nasty or not? I think they're nasty. It's like the
Heinz.
Coca-Cola. It's like the Coca-Cola freestyle machines.
No. What do you put in it?
It's like ketchup, barbecue sauce, mayo, but
This
now they
shit
have
has
like,
ketchup.
but they have what's called enhancers, where you can add like jalapeno flavor, like
Crack?
Something like habanero mango flavor,
crack?
Can you put crack, like a little essence of
crack
crack
in there. Yeah,
on your
but
Heinz ketchup?
but my
This
thing with
shit?
it is,
What?
yes, that's it.
I ain't never seen no
What?
shit like this
I've
before.
never seen that.
But it's new. Like, they're rolling it out by the end of the year. But here's the thing. Like, the regular Coca-Cola remix machines, I'm fine with those because that's like liquid. So you just spray that out. You put
Yeah, it's just syrups and shit.
Yeah, but this one, it's like
Flavors.
goopy liquid. It's
Yeah.
like I don't want. There's gonna be mold and like rats growing in there.
There's
Like, I
a
don't
reason
want
why McDonald's they don't sell the ice creams all the time, because you got to clean them machines.
it. Yeah, like just give me the clear container with the big pump.
Yeah,
Like,
make
see what's going on. Like,
make a jalapeno ketchup or a buffalo ranch and just put them in containers like y'all do the fucking sriracha sauce or whatever.
Mayo chip.
yeah,
Yeah, mayo chip.
mayo chip.
Essence of Crack cannot be the name of the episode. You're correct, Rock. I cannot.
Yeah.
This episode, Essence of Crack. Yeah, shouts to Vin. Thank you for coming through, Vin. I don't know what this episode would have been without you here. Mimi,
Oh, stop.
Yeah.
where do people find you on social medias?
I am Mimi Shells. It's Mimi Shells.
Why are you talking like a little girl now? What's going on? I'm Michelle. I'm 12 years old and I like Barbie.
Be good this weekend.
Stay safe out there, y'all.
Yeah,
for real.
don't stay out too late.
Big facts.
It's what? 11:01. Do you know where your children are?
Do they still do those at the start of the news?
Nah, we got cell phones.
On Fox, they do. They still do on Fox.
Word?
Oh, okay.
It's
Right
11:30.
before Street Soldier.
Yeah,
Where
it's
your
10
kids
o'clock.
at?
Do you know where your children are?
Shouts
no,
to Street
no.
Soldier.
Not Ghostface.
Oh,
Peace
no.
of Lisa Evers. Brother Fam.
Yes, love her.
Facts.
Yeah.
IlFam79 on your social media choice.
Lisa Evers.
Yeah, that's what I
Penny
got.
Crone.
Penny Crone.
You remember Penny Crone?
Where's Buffy?
Something else on the way. Low key bubbling. Y'all ain't ready.
Yeah.
They are not. No, they are not ready for season 3.
What? You give us a little taste to see?
No.
No, that's out. Okay.
No.
Bigger than some of the bigger than Mark Henry.
No, we just working.
Season 3.
Oh, okay.
Something else.
Yep.
Be ready.
Okay.
Drip.
You can follow me on Twitter at Davis, aka Drip, Instagram Davis DC, White Noise on the BRP Patreon. We also got Black Watch, Black Rasslin Podcast Club. So make sure you're paying the 1, paying the 10, all of that.
Thank you, Trip. At Cal on Twitter. At Black Rasslin on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. BlackRasslin.com is a website. As always, you can find Black Rasslin on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google, wherever you get your podcasts. We are there. YouTube.com/Black Rasslin every Thursday, 8:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are over here letting y'all look at us, talk about pro wrestling and a bunch of other stuff for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Shouts to the squad. No math.
Also, I would be remiss because I was talking about the other thing. I need to let people know Wrestle Rap. We've been doing 2 episodes a week now. We've been doing like a mini episode and a big episode. Like
Nice.
last week we interviewed Clark Connors, and we've been chopping up some of the stuff he did with like Hit Row and DJ Who Kid over at WrestleMania weekend. There you go. So we've been putting that up. So if you haven't been listening, go listen. Wrestle Rap over on wherever you get your podcast, Apple, Spotify, Stitcher. Follow on Twitter at Wrestle Rap, and do that. Do all
Hit that description.
Subscribe to everyone's things.
At some point when this podcast is out on Friday, hit the description. All appropriate links will be down there.
Yeah.
Patreon.com/Black Rasslin. It's a bunch of extra content coming around. Just because it's Memorial Day weekend, we ain't stopping for nothing. Y'all be safe out there, like Mimi said.
Shout out, brother Mav, 1854 family.
Big facts. You already know the deal. You already know the vibe. Don't burn nobody up with your grilling. If you're not supposed to be on the grill, sit your ass on the side. Let a real man, a real woman handle the damn grill. No bullshit. Sit your ass down. That meat will be cooked soon.
Right.
I don't know if that's a pause or not. Peace to the chat. Rock with y'all all day. Shouts out Isaiah Cass. Peace to the chat.
Is that what happens when the meat's done?
That's when the steam beef is done. We're out.
Like me or not, I didn't come up